did you do the thing?
I did the thing. Do the
Can I
thing.
keep going? Okay. So, you guys make your way to the base of the Kinora, located underneath the ruins of Rusva. You'd encountered Shaylee, the leader of said resistance. You got a couple of your allies resurrected. Toriel came back to us. Marduk, who's not here, also came back to us. You guys met your handler by the name of Larissa Zulani.
Genau.
Learned that she had a beef with Toriel there. And proceeded to initiate you through a rather frustrating battle. But it worked out in the end. You guys made your way across Trymir to track down the cart, which seems to be housing these quote-unquote stones. You made your way through Yamway, traveled for about another half a day. You got to the top of the hill, and looking down the hill, you could see what appeared to be a royal procession escorting a cart, flanked by 2 worms. And as you crest this hill, one of the scouts to the right of the cart jumps on the back of a worm and flies off. The question I do have to ask you guys is, what is happening in Trymir?
In general,
Yeah, what's happening?
2 legions led by a queen and the king, which is the daughter. The daughter. The son of the queen are fighting over who gets to rule the land, and these guys had something to do with. We're killing these guys because they saw our faces when we broke into Zelda's house. I think.
No. You guys are killing these guys because you don't want them to see your face. Well, Shaylee told you that if they see your faces and you rob one of the royal carts, they'll remember.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, the 9 hells are about to open and unleash all things upon Trymir, or the world in general.
I mean, political issues must be taken serious, man.
What? That's pretty much what I've been told.
Alright.
You ever consider that you could have been lied to, or...
What, by my own god? I had a vision of my own god where I've been told this, and I'm pretty sure my own god wouldn't just lie to me about the 9 helms opening.
So, what would you guys like to do? Is just standing at the top of this hill, looking...
Well, I would like to wrap the rest bit of cloth I have around my shield, since the emblem on it could be recognized later on.
I think we need to, everybody need to, get down off the hill. From, not towards them, but away from them.
Well, they're heading away from you right now.
Yeah. Seems like anybody have seen us? Except the scout?
Make a perception check.
Let's see. Perception. Five.
It looks like no one seems to be reacting to your presence at the top of the hill. One of the scouts towards the back of the procession kind of noticed you were there, but didn't pay too much attention to you. And everyone else seems to be kind of preoccupied with either guarding or watching the worm fly off.
Okay.
Which is also
Sure,
flying
let's get
further
back.
down the path away from you.
Let's get back as far down the hill so they don't see us anymore on the other side, and then strategize for an actual plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, about to do, you guys make your way back out. It's not a super steep hill, but it's kind of like a long incline. But you guys make your way to a point where they're out of sight.
Can you show us the whole map again instead of
probably
What's-
what you guys look at. Boop.
Oh, okay. So here, right? Oh, okay, wait, yeah.
So we're still really far away from the capital, so we have time to actually strategize and plan.
Yeah.
You would estimate that you're about on foot. Wait, you're on horseback now, aren't you? Sorry.
Yeah.
On horseback. Better part of a week from the capital.
Yeah,
8 days.
that's quite a long time to actually do something. So what's our what we have a plan?
Yeah, I feel like they have seen you before, right? If I understood that correct.
Have they? I thought we were just told that the problem is if they see us now, there will be consequences.
Make an intelligence check, both of you.
Oh shit, I'm so good at an intelli
Oof, intelli.
the smarts. I'm so good at tutorials, so good at the smarts. That was a very
Or
nice
in
joke on my
smarts.
part.
Apparently Luke is
I
also
have
good
4 in
at smarts.
smarts.
Ooh, fucking 0!
You sure?
You can make one as well, Chris.
Natural
Make
one.
one for Tiffany and Murdoch. Jeez. 2 of the 4. Well, to
But
Garth,
everyone must
yeah.
make one?
Yeah,
It
go
comes
ahead.
down to
Ah,
Garth.
great.
Garth is the brains of the operation.
10 plus modifier 11, yeah.
11. Garth kind of pipes up and he lets you guys know that if you guys broke into a noble's house and word got back to the king that there's probably wanted posters of you around somewhere.
No, we haven't seen.
I thought there were already wanted posters of us back in Yanwei. No, or was it Yanwei?
Siosa. You guys haven't been back to Siosa yet, so you don't know.
So where is some?
Cillian told you to be careful in Siosa, though, if you go back.
But didn't Adeline tell us in Yanwei that we already had wanted posters there?
Either way, the point is that there's probably wanted posters of you.
Well, either way, the point stands. They shouldn't see our face, regardless of because of they can't see it now, or they would recognize us now. They just can't see our faces.
So, or they can see your faces because to kill them off.
Well, let's just not let them not see our faces.
I think we could make a plan that if we ride past them, we'll need to cover up a bit, not like all suspicious bandit, kinda, but like so they won't recognize us or you guys anyway. I know for a fact that there is a forest a bit longer on the way.
Well, you know that in about a day's time, there's a checkpoint located around here
Where they have to check in.
where it's just kind of like a gate with a couple of guards and they check like people are smuggling any contraband or anything like that.
Well, if we can get around that.
Well, if we kill them and take the thing we want to take from them and then go through there, won't they realize that this is a thing that is from them?
But if we like
They
get the
probably
thing,
have
we can
documents
just
to identify
travel
themselves.
around.
Exactly.
But
so
we
should,
can like
should
travel.
we should probably loot the stuff after they've passed the checkpoint.
I mean, they
Unless-
probably have documents with them to
Yeah.
verify what they are carrying.
Mara, you know that the checkpoint is manned by the Trymir Guard, which is different to the Trymir Legion. The Trymir Guard are specifically concerned with protecting royals, whereas the Trymir Legion are kind of like the army.
Royals. So they won't have any problems to get through this gate.
Probably not.
I would like if we have a royal with us.
We have a royal with us.
Yeah, so we could probably get through the gate. We could get like into the forest.
Let's have an
The
ambush
worm
in
they
the
have with them.
forest.
Exactly.
Alright,
I mean,
Faster
won't they
than them.
recognize us?
exactly. That's the thing. We'll have to. Two things: ride past them without they recognizing us, and be at the checkpoint at a different time than them.
But we're riding faster than them right now.
Yeah, so if we were just ride past them, past the checkpoint, we can eventually just wait in the forest for them.
That's about right.
Tiffany says that she has a spell that might be able to help, as long as you guys don't let yourself get examined too hard. She could probably make you look like something else for about 8 hours.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So between now and the checkpoint, how much time do you estimate there is, Mara?
Oh,
From here or from
here,
afterwards.
From here to the checkpoint.
Oh. On horseback.
How
about
many
half
hours?
a day.
Half a day.
Wasn't one day like one tile?
Yeah, you guys are in that tile though at the moment. Like, you've been traveling for half a day already. It's about mid afternoon at this point.
So we can be there in about a few hours if we ride.
Well, the problem with this spell of Tiffany is, do we use it now so these guys don't recognize us when they ride past, or later at the checkpoint?
I mean, 8
Do
hours.
your
That should be
spell
enough for both.
last? Queen Tiffany. How long does this spell last?
About 8 hours.
That should be enough.
I would like us to ride like 4 hours and then activate this. Oh wait, we need to ride past the
Yeah,
guards.
that's the problem.
Get it now then.
I mean, what if we all just all put on cloaks? Super
Seems
suspicious.
suspicious. Yeah. Like, that will be way too suspicious. They're gonna notice that. Have any wanted posters or?
You, you've got quite a few wanted posters in the capital.
Well, Mara?
Mara, yeah.
Why only in the capital? No one gives a shit outside the capital.
Well, capital's a big place.
Yeah, but no one gives a shit outside the capital.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I don't want to give like her stuff away, but there's a reason why it's only in the capital.
Yeah, whatever.
She's a hero to the people outside. So, do we put on Tiff's spell and ride past the
Yeah.
checkpoint, wait and ride to the forest? Okay. Yeah, we do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. She asks you what you want to look like.
Younger.
Eh,
She makes Garth look like a 16-year-old with long, shaggy hair.
Anything but the Dragonborn?
Smooth
damn.
face.
Whatever, it's good.
Still wearing like light armor, but lighter. It looks lighter than your current armor. It's not chainmail. It's like leathers. She makes Toriel look like a very beefy maiden, very tall, tanky, but wearing like a dress, Swedish dress,
hey.
barmaid type of style. Mara,
Alright.
I just want to look like. Can you make me? I don't know. Change my face up, hair color, just like a.
Tiny bit.
You will.
I reckon dark skin would suit you well.
Okay.
Excuse me, that's racist.
So Mara turns into a black
Nice.
woman with like an undercut and red hair. Still wearing like the same type of cloak, but yeah.
I tell you, you look smoking hot.
Says 16-year-old boy.
Oh god, you.
And she turned Marduk from an orc into a human, but still the same kind of features.
You look
Nice.
weird.
And herself.
She says that she is.
See what? You say what?
Do I need to change as well?
Yeah.
But I thought we needed the royals to get through the gate.
Oh, right,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
You're not a local royal.
But I thought we needed us all to be different people to get past the...
Queen Tiffany, though.
the
Do-
yeah.
Whatever, it's fine as long as we make it. When in doubt, we can still massacre everyone, and yeah.
I suppose.
Okay.
Although I'd rather not massacre them.
So am I changing or not?
I guess not.
Damn, the spell.
Just make
locks
sure
in.
that you don't exhaust yourself. We need you in the battle afterwards.
just act as you are.
So if I look different, I should remove that helmet. So.
So, we're gonna ride past them.
Yep.
I also hide my weaponry.
Your
Alright.
weaponry is hidden by the spell.
Nice. Alright, and from now on you will refer to me as Garmillion. I'm a priest of the unknown god. Nah, screw it. I'm a scholar from the capital.
As you want.
I mean, we should have a story if they ask us, who are you, what do you want, and so on.
I'm
You can just
Yeah.
be my entourage. That's Tiffany.
Alright, then I'll be your scribe in this case.
She looks at Toriel with a quizzical look.
Hmm?
Like, who are you supposed to be?
How about the cook?
maid? Something?
Yeah, the chamber lady, how about that?
Okay, Tori, my handmaid.
L'Oreal.
Or
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal.
Victorial, but with an L.
They're never gonna notice a thing.
Because you're worth it.
Oof.
Because I'm with it.
Yeah. So, L'Oreal, okay.
And I will be Trymir.
L'Oreal and Trina, alright.
Who are you? Gilgamesh? Galleon? What was your name?
Can we write down the names? Can we
let's-
write down the
let's-
names in the chat, please?
Yeah.
You know what, let's stick with Galleon.
Galleon now.
Right.
Galleon?
Galleon?
L'Oreal.
Who are you supposed to be, Trina?
L'Oreal, Trina.
Be your chambermaid, if you will.
So she's got a handmaiden and a chambermaid.
Trina.
Queen! Wait.
She needs people
She
around her.
needs this.
Fucking chambermaid!
Oh, hello!
What is it called? I don't know. The one who helps on putting on clothes and stuff and like doing the shoes, whatever. Like that's what royal does, right? Is it chamber? Right? I'm pretty sure it's a thing.
I'm the one that does the hard work, carries the potatoes.
Oh shit! This isn't the right thing. Chambermaid, a maid who makes beds. Oh well.
Alright,
You
there we
need to
go.
make those bets for the queen when we're on the way. Sure,
You carry
I'm,
the beds for the
I'm
queen.
sure I'm the cook / whatever the fuck.
And Marduk has his name as Marth, and he's gonna be the guard.
Moth, alright.
And what's our dear Galleon?
Galleon, L'Oreal, Trina, Marth.
No,
I'm
our
the secretary or the scribe.
oh, the scribe. Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, so is
I-
is Mara the chambermaid?
I don't know what it's called. Like, I help her do her clothes and carry her stuff.
Handmaiden.
So in
Is that a-
English, a chambermaid is your toilet girl. She carries around the pot you piss in. Literally.
Wait, what?
No! I don't want to be that kind of chambermaid. Oh no. Oh no. I will,
Well,
So Tiffany's helping her.
So it's
little
just
girl
the maid.
get on the back of the horse.
apparently.
I'm a cook. I'm the cook.
you're
Totally a good cook.
to me.
Fair enough. Fun fact: Louis XIV had someone who was inspecting his dump, basically. It was considered a great honor.
So Marduk jumps on the back of his horse as well. And he begins to take the lead as he's supposed to be the guard.
The royal dump inspector.
He's a bit of a
Behind
problem though. Can I Tiffany change horses?
Yeah.
Cause I'm riding on this fucking dope ass horse that I summoned, and it's weird if the fucking cook has the best horse.
Okay. So Tiffany and Patricia switch horses with L'Oreal. You guys make your way back up to the top of the hill. By this point, the cart and its escort have moved on, like they're out of sight.
Yeah?
So you guys have to ride for a bit to try and catch up to them. How are you planning to get past them? Because the cart and the front and back guard take up the entirety of the road, and then the side guard are walking off the path with one of the worms.
Can we? I mean, I guess we either ride around them in a bigger curve off the path, or we just ask, "Excuse me, Tiffany, Queen Tiffany, the third coming through. Excuse me."
You have
Let's
the
just
made a
ask.
map here, right? I like just go to like around the circle, like still being a line.
So yeah, let's go. Let's ask them, I guess. Would be my suggestion.
Well, I guess that's Marduk's job then, since he's supposed to be the guard here.
Right.
A Queen of Tiffany the Third requests to
So
ride past you.
For the sake of conversation and players, I'm gonna have Luke, seeing as you're so up for it, be Marduk
Gladly.
in conversations for this session, and Fiends, you are Tiffany.
I am.
Just get triggered a lot. You'll be fine.
Yeah, alright.
Actually, you know what? How about you guys can just play then for this session instead of me doing it.
I get her stats then.
You want her stats? Ooh.
I mean, I'm sure
if you-
when
If I need
once
to play
those
it,
become important, I'm sure we'll get them. But right now we're just riding past people.
Kinda right though.
But yeah, as so, are you just going? Are you gonna go ask him, or are you going around the side? What's happening?
Is
Is
the
there
road
space
past-
for us to go?
Well, there's no space for you to go around the side on the path. You'd have to go off the path.
They will.
So what we do? Oh, Queen Tiffany.
If we... Right forward, please.
All right, Marduk. Can he sort of ride up to the guy in the furthest back, the two guys in the back.
Yeah.
Be like, excuse. What's sort of what sort of an Eclipse voice? Excuse us. Does that sound like Eclipse?
As you get up to them, one of them shouts, "Halt!" And the entire procession stops. One of the worms, the only worm you can see, turns towards you. Its handler looks towards you. The two side guards seem to be also facing backwards. The front guard haven't seemed to have changed, but changed at all. But they're still just guarding the front, and the back two have their hands on their weapons, and the one you called out to is just looking at you.
Excuse me, Queen Tiffany the First and her entourage request to ride past you. To ride past you.
Queen who?
Tiffany the Third of Valkyria.
Never heard of them.
You heard?
You haven't
Of
heard
Queen
of
Tiffany the
Queen
First of
Tiffany,
Valkyria?
the Third of Valkyria, our savior, our grace, our holiness.
He looks to the guy next to him. The guy kind of shrugs, and he just stands fast with his hand in his weapon.
So, may we not ride through here?
We're on official business, if you would. And he ushers to off the path.
I guess we'll ride around.
Yeah, certainly.
Sure, we'll ride around then.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, gas didn't work.
What was the thing about the path that they made? Like, we will ride twice as fast when on the path, but if we exited the path and re-entered it, what was it that would happen?
If we attract monsters, they can follow us onto the path then.
Yeah, if you leave the path, monsters essentially. But the path itself kind of shields your presence or smell or whatever would attract any kind of predator.
But I mean, these guys are already riding off the path, so it doesn't matter that much, does it?
Well, yeah, they've got their main unit on the path, and then they've got a young dragon on the side.
Yeah. Well,
We just go rough and then
yeah, we go around the side where there isn't a small dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't be that much of an issue, man.
So you guys make your way off the path, continue up
biggest
past
issue.
them. They don't move at all as you guys make your way past. They wait for you to get back on and continue travel. Are you going to keep going, or?
What, when they don't move?
Yeah, because they're not moved, they're just watching you at the moment.
Well, yeah, we just ride past them and then go off to the checkpoint.
Okay. They wait until you're outside. Well, I guess you wouldn't know that, but looking back, they don't move until you can't see them anymore.
Okay.
And then we ride back and slaughter them all. Says Mordok's other personality. I don't know, his personality's right. He constantly does
So
that.
now we just want to ride as fast as we can, so we can keep the 8 hours.
Yeah, so we can have a bit of an advantage.
Alright,
Yeah.
you guys just book it down the path. Remainder of this day. The sun begins to get lower in the sky. It gets darker as it is coming to the end of the year. It's not snowing as much as it usually is, but there's a strange frost within the air. Like as the wind blows you, it feels as if it's like cutting into your skin in places. You approach the checkpoint just as night's falling. Braziers are lit. It doesn't extend far off the path, but there appear to be like a number of Trymirian guard just kind of like patrolling back and forth into and out of sight. On the path itself, it's almost as if it's like a pearl onto a castle, but just a singular gate with a steel hatched gate, if you will. Kind of goes up and down. There's two Trymirian guard standing out front, a couple of archers standing above the wall. They're just kind of chilling out. They don't seem to be too into standing out in the cold into the late hours of the night. Just kind of conversing with one another, leaning up. They don't seem very
So is
militaristic, if you will. It's quite lax.
the gate closed or open?
Gate is always closed.
Then I guess we broke. Hey,
be
Queen!
Would be much of a checkpoint if it wasn't.
Queen Tiffany the First! Nah, fuck it.
Queen Tiffany the First demands entrance.
It's third, by the way, guys.
Passage. She demands
Third.
passage.
It's what?
Entrance.
It's third? Yeah,
Third.
Queen Tiffany the
Third.
Third.
Okay.
Demands? No, not demands. Requests passage!
That's more loyal.
Good day, gentlemen. We have nothing to declare.
Nothing to declare.
Well, you consider a queen something to declare? I don't know.
Queen or not, we check everyone who passes through these gates.
Oh, I'm in favor of every kind of equality.
The guy just raises his eyebrows. This 16-year-old boy just talks to him like he's fucking nothing.
It's a royal scribe. So yeah.
He stands up, and as this guy does, you notice that he's a bit taller than Toriel. He's approaching 7 foot, 7'2", maybe. Quite an intimidating presence, but
I thought Toriel was 7 foot.
well,
I don't know. Who
he's-
knows
he's
feet?
yeah, he's taller than Toriel. Intimidating looking guy. He does appear to be human, but he's at that state where his muscles have muscles. You know what I mean? Like he's going on like a rock style at the moment. Doesn't have much armor on, just like a short leather vest.
Like a tank top.
Almost. If leather armor had a tank top equivalent, that's what he's wearing right now.
Ugh, he's a
Wow,
douche.
very impressive biceps you have there.
He strolls up and he looks over a couple of your horses. Can everybody make me a deception check
Oh no.
with advantage because of the spell?
Okay,
Oh yeah. Oh.
this deception.
Do we also
Charisma.
need
No.
do we also need to make
Not I
one
can
for
convince.
our other person, Vince and I?
Yeah, so for Marada, for Tiffany it's +2. I imagine for Marduk it's also
+2?
+2. +2 or 3.
Oh,
Let's say
okay.
+3.
Oh well, Tiffany isn't like in.
So we have a 17 for Marduk and a 19 for Toriel.
Have a 14 for me.
12.
8 for Queen Tiffany, but she doesn't really say anything. She sits and just
I mean,
hopes.
she's also not really the one deceiving anyone.
Yeah.
Mr.
So
Mr. Galleon had a 12.
I mean, he's just looking over you guys at the moment, like he's trying to get a read on you. Okay. So he walks up reasonably close to Marduk. He leans in a bit, and
open fit, please. Like get his attention away from him somehow.
Yeah,
Like
he does turn. He turns and looks towards you. And he raises
So,
his
how's the
eyebrow.
traffic?
whew, oh sorry, excuse
Doesn't seem
me.
to be a lot coming this way.
He walks past all of your horses, kind of looks at them from behind. He lifts up a couple of the saddlebags and looks in. Turns around and walks back. Everything seems to be in order.
Thank you. Can you tell me how far it is to the next inn? I have quite a wound behind, you know. I've been riding for days. Getting really tired. It's not good for my skin.
You should be able to find it about 2-3 hours down the path, as he points through the gate. Before I let you leave, though, there is the issue of the tax.
Right? Then we
Hey,
wait
how much
for
is the
gates to open.
tax?
But thanks.
That's what a clip sounds, basically, right?
Oh, he's not here. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
It doesn't sound like a freaking goblin.
Just like that little higher, kind of sharp voice.
God, stand up. 50 gold pieces.
And Marduk pays 50 gold pieces out of his infinity pocket. Although no, probably that would reveal that there is an infinity pocket. So the other pocket? Just his normal pocket?
I'm pretty sure all Marlok's gold is currently in the bag of holding. If
Oh,
he has,
shit.
If he has to take out the bag of holding, it will look like this cloaked, orcish-looking human reaching into thin air, his hand disappearing, and then coming back out with a load of gold.
What is the cost?
50 gold, they said.
50.
He said 50
Let me
gold.
just. For each.
His eyebrow raises. Yes, each.
Eh, no! For
Can I
all of
make, like-
us!
Can I make like an. What is it called? Inside? No.
Yeah. You're trying to see if he's telling the truth, right? Inside. He's lying for his teeth. And he's not doing a
Didn't-
good job at hiding it.
Okay. I thought the guards here would know better. Else have a very bad reputation here if you get on the wrong foot of the wrong people.
Well, Mara, I'm sure many people around these parts have reputations.
Oh no. What? Excuse me?
The Trymirian Guard is based in the capital. You think we don't know your face?
Ugh.
Hey, what's the hold up, Trina?
Trina,
True.
is there something you need
My
to
bad.
tell us?
I fucked up. You guys are underseeming, aren't you?
Yeah,
So-
we're kind
Yeah.
of different faces.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
he coils back into himself. He's kind of like,
He's
you think this gate runs on hopes and dreams? Of course, we need taxes. Everyone pays a tax.
Well, it just doesn't. Can I those 3 people, right?
just pay him 50 gold.
For
There's
each
2
person.
guards.
No,
2
he's
guards.
lying. Just give him 50 gold and say, that's all. That's all, folks.
So, folks, I hand him because I will still have my build pouch for money, right? So
Yeah.
gold.
He takes the gold, he tucks it into his pocket. He walks back up to the gate and he bangs on the wall. You notice a couple of chains rattle as they go up. One of the archers towards the top looks down over all of you. His head peeks back away, and you hear this creak of metal straining against itself as the gate slowly begins to rise.
And then
Hey.
we ride through.
You guys make your way through. Guard kind of
sir.
raises his hand to you as you walk past. You notice that now the other guard is straight up asleep. He's just snoring. As you get into the other side, you take a look back at the gate as it closes behind you, and you see a large board of wanted posters.
And all our faces are on
are
there.
we?
And all of your faces are on there.
Oh, Queen Tiffany.
Alright, can I sneak over there and
Oddly enough, not Tiffany's. Or,
Mordoc's, because no one saw him.
yeah, Tiffany or Marduk. Their faces aren't there.
So we keep on writing.
and then
Yep.
I tried to sneak over there and rip away my
Because there will be more wanted
No,
posters. There will
first
be
of
more
all,
wanted
no,
posters.
I stop him. I fucking when he writes
Yeah.
off, fucking no.
I'm just
Second
gonna
of
get
all,
close
that's- we
to
have-
have a look at it, and well, then I make a new assessment of the situation. So yeah, can I get away with that?
Oh, don't write over to the wanted poster. That's
Oh.
weird. Don't break formation. Okay.
Yeah,
He
I'm-
turns
I'm-
like
the fuck is this
into
voice?
Cartman. He turns into Cartman.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, I'm
Respect
at the
my
wanted posters
authority.
right now. What? How's the situation?
Get back here, Galleon.
We need to get moving, Galleon. We have more.
We have
We
better
have
things
more
to
important
do.
menace
No,
to
no,
attend
listen.
to.
We have better
Don't
things to do
listen
than
to-
to meddle with other people's
Let the
thieves and
guards
murderers.
care of.
So
You
yeah,
can
how's
come
the
here to-
situation? How's the situation?
Who's he asking?
The GM? Your guard is sleeping. So
What-
yeah,
Yeah, the two guards are on the other side of the gate,
okay.
which is now closed by this point, as you guys are kind of standing on the other side of the gate.
We're not
talking.
standing, we're riding. Fucking.
Well, yeah, you're on horseback. Your horses are standing.
Okay.
We'll
Can I
ride.
get over to
Yeah,
the
so
wanted
okay.
posters, or is that a problem already?
Mate. Okay, yeah, you ride up to. Are you trying to be stealthy about it at all, or are you just going up to it?
No, I'm just going at it. I mean, it is
Okay.
public information, right?
You ride up to the wall. There's all of your faces, bar Tiffany and Marduk. There's Cillian's on there. Who else that you know?
Adeline?
Shaylee. Adeline's not on there.
Dang.
L'Oreal? Oh, sorry, not L'Oreal. Larissa?
Larissa's not on there. Shaylee, Cillian. There's a missing poster for Gazlo. Which I guess is the first time you actually see his face. It's a very skinny looking, almost malnourished wood elf with a small tuft of hair kind of swept back. Other than that, there's nothing too identifying about him.
Excuse me, but who is Gaslow?
The leather shop owner from back in Thingamajig Town.
So not our concern.
The guy that we went into a leather shop. Well, Marduk did. Found a dead body. Got arrested. We found that was Gaslow's leather shop. We came in. We're like, ah shit, it totally didn't Marduk do that. And then we freed Marduk. Then we left.
Okay then. So,
Do you want me to chime in on that, or are you just leaving it?
All right, can I try to remove something?
Leaving it, okay.
oh,
Where's
Why
this one
would you-
poster?
You're going to take your poster.
Yes.
Okay, at this point, as you're getting close to it, the guard on the other side of the wall who let you guys through is paying attention to you.
Okay, well, in this case, I won't.
See anything interesting?
Yeah, certainly. I mean,
You wouldn't happen to know any of them, would you?
not personally, of course.
Come on, Galleon. Goddamn children.
Roll a deception check when we go.
Freaking children.
How about persuasion? Would that go at work too?
You're straight up lying to him, man. You're not trying to
Ah, okay.
persuade him of anything.
Alright.
If we could just keep going.
Oh, 6.
If you're gonna fuck it up.
6. You got a 2, so
Freaking
Yeah.
goddamn children.
Get over here.
Always says this.
Easily.
I liked his father better when he was the scribe.
well, your comrades seem very antsy. Maybe you should get them back to him. I'm sure it's past your bedtime. Or
Yes, I will get him in line soon enough. Trust me.
So you make sure you can keep your post. Don't fall asleep.
Dude,
No,
Just
but
come on, you
back to-
fucking galleon!
go!
Can't you stop yelling? I'm not deaf.
But, like,
at this point,
Yeah.
the other guard wakes up.
Yeah, and I'm back,
What's
back
all
on the way
this
to you.
shouting?
Yeah, you woke up this man. Better apologize to him. They're
Excuse
honest
me,
working people compared to you.
but the child seems to be moody today.
The other guard just kind of
Yeah,
stands
there's
up.
a reason.
He's kind of looking around. Right? He's got a really confused look in his face. Like he's just woken up and he's not really sure what's going on. He sees this kid who's just standing there.
Well, I said I'm already on the way riding back into our formation.
Okay, you're on your way back.
Can we keep
Which
riding
was
now?
kinda getting,
no,
well,
I'm
talked
gonna,
over
like,
and shouted down by just some random bullshit?
So you guys continue riding off.
please.
Hey. Finally.
Are
You say
riding-
finally?
Yes. I say finally. When
Are
you
you
when,
riding
when you watch that
looking for the-
recording, just count.
Are you riding looking for the
unnecessarily
inn, or
last second.
hey, Chris, shut up? Are you
Yeah,
riding
wait,
looking
wait.
for the inn, or are you gonna?
No, I'm not letting this go right now.
I guess we're
Or
gonna
we-
look for the inn, but we should only really enter once the spell has worn off. Considering it'd be weird if
I can't hear.
a tall maiden is like, "Oh, I want the room," and next day a dragonborn comes out.
So, come in, right?
Yeah, so we go
Or
looking
should
for
we
the
keep
inn.
going, maybe?
Yeah, we could. I mean, we could also just take camp in the freezing cold, which may actually be better. Considering what if the other people, the royal guards, come here? That
Okay, fine. We will find a place to camp.
yeah.
Fun place to go.
Time now, right?
You guys ride. At this point, it's getting quite dark out. Almost hard to see. As a point of call, you guys approach me in now, but Tiffany can drop her spell at any time. If that changes anything.
I mean, that I think the card people might set up shop in the well,
Like the
fucking
inn.
what's the inn? Why did I not fucking remember that word?
English hard language, I know.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired. So I don't want them to see us again.
Okay.
Cool.
So you guys
Yes.
continue further on down the path. You pass the inn, which seems kind of dead. It's a nice building. Well upkept. It doesn't have a name or anything like that. It just says tavern. It seems warm inside as you ride past. But there doesn't seem to be like many people in there at the moment. Anything like that. It has a stable and such, but you guys continue going. You travel for about another hour. At this point, the moon is getting reasonably high in the sky. Everyone make a perception check for me, just to try and find a place that looks good.
Ah, yeah, alright. Hmm.
What's Mordok have? +2?
Marduk perception +3.
And Tiffany?
Critical failure on Mordok's end.
Tiffany +5.
+5. Oh.
Oh, that's
22!
22, yeah. So Tiffany identifies 3 places for you guys,
wisdom.
whereas the rest of you only see 2, except Toriel, who's just like staring at the sky.
But Mordok
Ma-
sees shit.
Marduk is staring at the sky. Sorry.
Excuse me.
One of them is just under a tree, which is around 20 feet from the path. One of them's about 50 or so feet from the path. It's within a cluster of trees, but it's kind of like a clearing. You guys kind of go over, investigate that area. From that camp spot, you've got a clear view of the path. But you're also surrounded by trees on each side, so you can't really see out past those trees to, assess if there's any danger coming from that direction. The third spot is clear on all sides, but it's about 100 or 150 feet from the path. It's kind of hard to judge the distance. But it's in a clearing a ways off the path.
Do we want to have sight of...
We should see them coming, otherwise it would be pointless.
I mean, the plan is to set up camp and leave again before they even arrive at this location.
So we will just get like the bare minimum amount of sleep, like, what was it, 8 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 for Tiff. For ancestry.
Oof.
So you guys begin to set up camp. Wait, which spot are you choosing?
Which we can still see a path, but it's like a bit covered by the trees,
so
right?
The second one, yeah. Okay, you guys begin to set up camp with your newly acquired camping supplies and such. Food is running kind of low, scarce, even if you will. But yeah, you guys settle down for the night.
Nice.
Can everyone roll me a d12?
Wait, food is running scarce? I had like 13 days of ration.
But do you ever use them?
13 days of rations. You have been traveling. Six. You ate in Rusva, and you died. So yeah, food is run scarce for you.
Yeah, okay.
I have good berries.
Yeah, more else
So-
just give us all the berries.
What about the spell?
Oh, I give myself my old berries.
What about the spell? Did it wear off?
Yeah, the spells are worn off by this point.
Alright. In this case, does someone have a mirror or something along those lines that I could use?
Really?
I have a shield.
Oh,
You
yeah,
probably have a shield.
It's
Yeah,
wood.
A
Alright.
shield is probably the best you're gonna get.
Alright, thanks. Let's see. Yeah. Can someone borrow me a dagger? Something along those lines?
He has no weapon.
I hand him over a dagger.
Thank you. Alright, here we go. And I start shaving off my beard and my, well, head hair. Become totally bald.
Okay. Garth is now bald as he sits there by firelight, campfire, overnight, just shaving his head and then falls asleep.
Wouldn't even recognize myself. Nice.
Yeah?
So, because no one took a watch, you guys all fall asleep.
Yeah. Forest, right?
It's very reasonably peaceful.
Okay.
Tiffany wakes you guys up, kind of relatively silently, just like shaking you awake and such.
Yep.
She seems well rested, so you'd say it's been about 4 or 5 hours, maybe. And she points out the Legion and their cart. Both of the worms are now back, escorting this cart, just walking, but they appear to be marching through the night.
Should they?
They're just passing us by.
Probably tired right now.
Yeah, that means they should be really. They should all have a point of exhaust. I mean, they should be really tired. Yeah, I
Maybe.
guess.
So they're
we should settle up and leave
like
before
in
they reach
front of
us.
us on the road now. Again.
No, they're
They're
would
on
be
the horizon, right?
No, go wherever you can see out into the path. It sees like straight out to the path. So if you can see someone on the path, they're passing you.
That's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
So if your tree thing is a bit like this, then the path would be over here,
Oh, where is
and
it?
you can see them traveling. Like you can see them out that way.
So
This is kind of wooded area over here.
So we're gonna strike now, or
No, I would like us to get into the forest here. Like,
just stalk them, or
No, get
No,
ahead
no,
and
I would-
set up an
I
ambush.
want to.
I reckon if we strike now, we have the best chances of winning. They don't
No, I
expect
will-
us and they're tired.
Like, get past them again.
We had a plan.
We
Don't
can-
worry, Garf. We had a plan.
Alright.
And that would be like way more easy. Worms can
Alright.
probably fly, right?
You saw one of them fly out.
Yeah, so
Great.
right now we're in the open, so they can just fly off. And trees in the forest, they will have trouble with that.
Okay. Where do we even have to pass them? Ah, yeah, alright.
Disguised again.
You want Tiffany to recast seeming.
I mean, then would the question would be open. Why did the people with the queen not reside in the inn?
Been in the inn either.
Yeah, I mean, but why did we camp out and just in the cold when we have a queen with us?
They don't know. We'd wait for them to pass, like.
Garth would probably tell you that these guys are military. They'll just take a rest whenever they need to, wherever they need to.
But they haven't, apparently.
Yeah, they will eventually.
I mean, short rests are a thing as well.
Or maybe they already had.
Alright, so what's the plan? Do we ride past them so we come in front of them, or do we just make us without them realizing we're here, or well, only realizing when we're in front of them again, or do we just ride past them again with the spell thing?
Just right past them again with the spell thing, or like.
Okay.
And around, or like. Whatever seems at least
At
suspicious.
this point, they're kind of leaving your vision cone, if you will.
I mean, the problem here is we're a few days travel from the forest, so we would have to keep repeating this.
No, we can just take short rests too.
I guess.
Like, right? Short.
Oh, okay, let's ride past them one more time and then only take short rests.
And we're on horseback. so they will always be a bit slower.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiffany recast seeming on all of you. You all resume your visages. You got Galleon, L'Oreal, Trina, and Marth. You guys pack up your camp pretty hastily, which takes you around 10, 15 minutes or so. Back onto the path, been riding again. Similar situation occurs.
We just ride, like, we don't even take up the argument this time, we just ride.
You just go straight past them.
Yeah, I mean, we just ride around them again, considering that.
Around them, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do a thing where they all stop and hands them their weapons, everyone, like, combat ready. They just watch you.
I just nod at them. Wave a little.
You guys continue riding. Again, they're still just standing still until you go out of sight, and you carry on. Your little diversions off the path attracted a couple of critters, easily dispatched. A couple of wolves here and there, giant bats, spiders.
Giant bats. Okay then.
You guys are going to the forest, right?
We go into the forest already?
No, you're going to the forest. It'll take you about 2 days.
Yeah,
to get to the forest.
yeah.
So, how are you planning to do your rests over 2 days?
Uh,
Because you can assume that this cart, with the way it caught up to you, is around half an hour slower than you. For essentially every half a day that you ride, the cart will probably arrive half an hour to an hour later.
Okay. Taking a short rest is like every, I think at night, probably, if we aren't too exhausted. And
Well, I think we should prepare something from them, like...
I'd say you guys could ride for an entire day with a forced march through the night to get to this hex. And then get here and take a long rest, and you'd probably be ready
before they arrive.
Yeah.
okay, if the DM throws us something like that, we will take it.
Yeah. So we should prepare something for them, like a tree on the road, or and make sure that no straggler escapes. I also suggest we fight them as ourselves.
So as you get to this place, take a long rest, looking around, it's almost... So approaching this area over the past couple of days, the trees have been getting thicker, but as you get to this part of the road, it's almost like the trees just dramatically increase in density. The path ahead seems quite dark, other than the Oswin's Trail, which is illuminated by the pillars at the side of the road bearing the Trymirian family crest, which emanates a faint glow enough to illuminate the path. Other than that, you guys have free reign. It's essentially just a forest surrounding this road, like a very dense forest.
Also, up like in dense.
Very dense, yeah. The trees aren't enormous. Like they're not as big as the trees surrounding Siosa. But they're pretty old trees. I'd say easily 100 feet tall.
Yeah.
But yeah, worms would have a difficult time flying. So what's the plan?
we get there, we set up, we...
Yeah, this is your setup.
Do we want to do the plan, Mara?
If you want to, yeah.
I
Because
mean,
if
it's the only plan I have, unless someone has magic to make them all forget things or go crazy or whatever.
to
Does Tiffany,
do
does Tiffany or Mordok have a spell that makes everyone forget things or make them crazy or whatever?
If you guys talk about your plan for a second, I'll check for you.
Because otherwise the plan was we set up shop on either side, right? West is like when it's a little higher, or at we I don't know, we use Mara's field of silence. We have
Okay.
Tiffany and Mordok both on one side. Tiffany shoots like 1 billion fireballs, and Mordok 1 billion whatever attacks he has, and then Garth and Toriel come in for a cleanup, which is sadly
yeah. So
not
we're
everyone.
gonna like set up like
Do we really have to murder everyone?
Well, you know, unless we can somehow knock all of them out non-lethally without them seeing our faces, which is sadly very
And-
improbable.
Yeah.
so. Oh wait, that's a stupid placement. So I would like for us to.
Tiffany has a sleep spell.
Can she use it on a wide scale?
20-foot radius.
How wide is the? Right now?
Entourage.
The path itself is about 20 feet wide. But in terms of length, those guys, oof, front to back is probably by 20 by 40 feet.
Okay, so like the double.
20 by 40 feet on the path. And then that's not counting the 2 worms with their handlers.
How long does this sleep last if it actually goes off?
Um,
And can the people asleep wake up by the random fighting noises around them?
it lasts 1 minute.
Ah shit, that's not a not a lot of time.
The spell ends if the sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Oh, well,
So if
the
we
1 minute kind of destroys the whole thing, so...
this 40, right? Okay, I made it a big, but if we put the sleep here,
But 1 minute is not enough time.
it's something though.
Okay.
The front part where the card were, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, the cart's kind of in the middle, and then in front of the cart and
Yeah,
behind
okay.
the cart, you've got people. But the people behind the cart are a little further back.
So like, how do I remove this again? Okay, you get the image though. Like, and we put the spike growth in the front part. It's the whole front part because that would be probably the most heavily guarded area. Totally ridiculous and bad planning.
Yeah.
Sikuk.
And silent.
So we sleep the back. I don't know, fireball magicamize the front.
Yeah.
We go in. We knock everyone unconscious. Sadly, kill everyone that sees our faces, I suppose. And
Yeah.
take the things. Leave alive who we can. And then run away.
Indeed.
Also,
Marduk.
don't forget about the field of silence,
Marduk
Yeah,
has
the-
Crown of Madness.
which does.
Turns a creature mad for 1 minute, but it's concentration.
Well,
Well,
like
maybe
concentrating on it.
I
mean-
guess that doesn't help.
Well, there is a dragon. If we can focus that on the dragon and neutralize at least, yeah.
But the thing is, we probably have to kill the dragons, as much as that saddens me.
So the dragon were by the cart, or were
There
they
are 2
in the back?
dragons now.
He's also got one 4th level spell, and in 4th level is Banishment, which
does-
is another concentration spell, but it sends a creature to another plane of existence for 1 minute.
How good are these dragons? Could they technically take up or send?
Make an intelligence check.
Or could someone read their mind to actually then find out who we are?
He's got Dominate Beast.
Oh, fucking sick.
Dragons don't count as beasts. He's also got Hallucinatory Terrain at
Ooh,
4th level.
which does what?
You can make natural terrain in 150-foot cube range look, sound, and smell like something other. Yeah, so you can turn like roads into swamps, or
So could we like
Bridges
something
into
other? What's something other mean? Can we make them look like nothing?
you can make it look like a giant crater on the floor that
Can we-
extends for like 150 feet down.
Can we use that?
It is a DC to investigation to check it
How
out.
about we give them the impression there's suddenly a river?
Well, because then I mean we could be our entourage again, and then just be there and like, oh no, look, it's a fucking cliff hole here. But as soon as they see us, they all get spooked out. So I don't think that's a good thing. So what terrain can we possibly make that makes them continue without investigating too much, but still halts them or causes them inconvenience?
I mean, we also have to think about how to stop them.
He also
So
has
that
wall
not someone is just
fire.
running off and, spoiling everything.
He has Wall of Fire. 60 foot long, 20 feet high. 5d8 to a creature that's caught in it, and 5d8 to a creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of either side of the wall.
So we use that to cut off their escape.
I mean, he can only do one of these, like Hallucinatory Terrain or Wall of Fire.
If we spend some effort to get properly disguised, we could, just let them scare off and run away.
They'd probably rather die protecting this than run away.
Army,
Yeah.
so
Maybe half of them.
what is the plan now?
I don't know. I think. What would your plan be?
Terrain actually doesn't sound that great.
Mara
I mean-
slash
I mean,
Fiends,
it-
what would your plan be?
Fair enough, I'm not even asked.
I mean, fine, what's your plan, Chris?
Who's Chris?
God.
Well, we
Yeah.
can actually change the terrain, so why don't we do that instead of just creating the illusion of
change into what?
I think he means you can like dig a hole or cut down a tree and push it over the path.
I mean, just Shadow Earth, or is there something along those... Doesn't Tiff have something along those lines? To actually create difficult terrain? A spell?
Yes, but that only makes it difficult terrain. We can still move through it.
Also, the problem is, as soon
Yeah,
as
but a
they...
card couldn't, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Cart would have a very hard time.
But wouldn't the thing, what would be wiser? Because when they see that rough terrain, they're immediately gonna think, ah shit, let's be alert, look around, what can we do? If they see nothing and we just drop on top of them, we have the element of surprise.
Yeah, and then someone is gonna run away. I mean, we can maybe just just
But they
let her
can't
cast
run
it
away.
once they are here, maybe.
But they
That
can't
is
run
Monarch's
away though. Like if you put the back into sleep and to go, and that's into all the spike growth, right? So what difficult terrain is it?
I mean,
Is-
if let's say everything works, okay, then everything's fine. But just assume everything fails and things tend to go south around us. In this case, they would just try to break through with their card
Erupting
or
Earth,
run off or anything.
what you're talking about, Garth, can be done instantaneously at a 20-foot point on any area that she chooses.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
let's do
we
that
would
as a
have to use
backup
it.
option. When our plan goes south, we use
Well,
that.
how about we use it immediately to secure our prey? Instead of some bullshit happening, like the card just making a getaway or break through, or someone just
The spike growth also makes it difficult terrain.
It does, but I would say that a cart rolling through a load of spikes would have an easier time than getting through the ground itself.
Like
Being made of like shards.
who was pulling the cart?
It was horse drawn.
What would pull? What?
Doesn't
Horse-
everything that moves through the Mora's terrain get damaged?
From a technical standpoint, yes. From me interpreting the rules, I'd say a cart could relatively simply make its way through a spiked growth.
Well, the cart, not the horses.
Horses would have a harder time, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the horses.
Horses would probably die getting through.
Exactly. And without the horses, no one
Horse.
drags the cart.
They have 2 dragons.
Uh,
But
I
the
mean,
dragons can fly
Yeah,
anywhere.
but they can't fly here.
They can still walk.
Yeah, then we kill the dragon.
It's
We men do.
it's your guys' plan. I'm
Okay, what was the difficult terrain spell that?
Also, I think the firewall would be nice to cut off their escape. It also gives some nice, psychological effect.
It's called
Yeah.
Erupt Earth. Sorry, I just have to find it again. Erupting Earth.
Erupting Earth. Okay.
Choose a point you can
Oh.
see on the ground within a range. A fountain of earth is churned up and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage and half as much on a fail.
There we go.
Yeah. So
Each 5-foot square portion of that area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
is it a spell slot at level 4?
Third.
Can it be moved to level 4?
It can. The damage increases by 1d12 if it goes up. Tiffany has.
Well, I'm a big fan of this. What if, I mean,
Can we do both, or like all three?
yeah, who in their right mind just, oh, this spikes actively kill us if we walk through. Let's just walk through.
No, but it will be like instantaneous when they come
so,
into
oh, so you
range
want
of
to
us.
do it when they come through. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
It's a fair point that they shouldn't be
So what,
warned
we,
about
we
our
drop
presence.
that on top of them? And then what?
And then they have the spike roof too.
Yeah, then we
Which
they
will be
come
able-
through, then we drop spiked floor. And what's the next step?
They come through. It already if the earth is already spiked before using erupting earth, would it be spiked afterwards?
But why would we spike the earth beforehand?
Because they can't see it. Like it's
So we
if
use.
the ground is camouflaged to look
Oh,
more
we
natural.
use your spell to make the ground spiked, and then Eclipse's spell to make it seem not spiked.
No, it would always look natural.
Whoa.
It's look natural.
Why will it always look natural?
I think illusions are actually quite
That's
overrated in this.
Is that how your
scenario,
spell
let's
works?
say.
It seems natural, but it isn't.
I can. Okay, 2 seconds.
I thought you made like huge spikes everywhere. That's how I pictured it.
Spike growth. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a perception check to recognize it as hazardous before entering.
Ah. Okay. And with Eclipse's spell, that changes the place to look like something else.
Well, he
I
wouldn't. He
think
wouldn't need
that's
to do that if she casts this.
Yeah, what if we do it just to be safe? You know?
Come on, that's quite overdone, actually. And
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
that's perfect though to get it overdone.
Yeah,
Like,
but some of them might roll good on perception, and then oh shit, the floor's shit. Let's stop in front of it and examine everything before we proceed. And we're like, oh shit.
well, what's the problem then? Then they stop and we can, unleash everything we have upon them. We're gonna have to fight anyway, right?
Yeah, but we wanna fight with as little exposure
as
time
much
to
overkill as
us
possible from the start.
as we possibly can.
I mean, when in doubt, we just throw a fireball in. You afterwards.
That's the plan. They come into the field. They're shit, look, we're all dying. Then a fireball hits them. Then the silence field hits them. Then they all drop dead. That's the plan.
I think we could use Marduk's talents a bit more.
Yeah, we
Talents.
also use Marduk's highest AoE damaging ability. We use it all non-lethally. They hopefully walk in, drop unconscious, we steal whatever, and we leave.
Well, I don't know about spells being non-lethal. Some spells are just lethal, but
You said we could use anything non-lethally.
Was it
most of the
talents?
time. But if you kill someone with a fireball, that's just not non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
You know,
I'm pretty sure we used fireball non-lethally before.
Whatever, if it doesn't finish them off immediately, we can still.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. but
Okay, so
just saying.
Yeah, so use
I-
your spike
So-
round. Then
I
we
mean, I
use
just don't
Spike?
see how that would help us. Just
Yeah.
the illusion of different terrain.
spike
Grow.
round, right?
Yeah.
Then we use Marduk's spell to make it seem like there aren't, even though your spell already does that. We use it in the double thing. Then they walk in. Then they all start.
I'm straight up telling you that'd be a waste of a spell because if they make Marduk's DC, they make Mara's DC.
Okay.
okay.
See, it's
I mean, he does have Wall of Fire, so which is one action to cast, 6 seconds, and concentration.
What's it do?
So that's one that can
like fire.
yeah,
I
it's a
thought we
wall of
explained
fire.
that already.
They can wall off an area, and if they want to pass through it, they take a lot of damage.
Yeah, we used
So
that to
what?
cut
They
off their
walk
escape.
in. They see shit, we're hurting. Then we cast Wall of Fire behind them. Then Tiffany throws in stuff. Hopefully they all go unconscious. Then we go in. Is that the plan?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but erupting
That's
earth
long enough.
too, though, like at the front part.
Okay. The other
Like-
problem is if they don't all drop, how do we go in? Because then we'd also take damage in there.
Spells, right? So we can cancel it at any time.
Okay.
Mm.
So that's the plan. We cast. What?
Oh, we
cast
should have like examined if they have any ranged weapons on them. Or else we just can keep our distance.
Roll a d20, add your wisdom, just see if you remember.
Alright. Yeah. Probably have. I mean, I would give my people 14.
14? Yeah, most good people looks like they just had swords. But the Wyvern Riders... Not Wyvern Riders, sorry. The Worm Handlers had heavy crossbows strapped to their backs along with their swords.
Well, that makes sense.
So 2 guys with crossbows. We should center the attacks around those 2 then, so they go
Yeah.
down.
So we have what was it, banishment and madness for those two.
Yeah, but that's just 1 minute, and our
Yeah.
2 magic casters put those out of commission for 2 minutes. Then
1
who's gonna
minute.
use the ranged attacks?
He
1
has to
minute
touch.
is like 20 rounds.
He has to touch it for it. Someone to be
Yeah, I
banished.
don't think. I think we use we use the 2 ground altering spells. They move into the ground altering spells. We use a wall of fire behind them so they can't leave anymore. Then we use Tiffany and Mordok to cast as many spells on them as they can.
Mm.
Yeah, and we also use silence. That's very true. We use spiked, firewall, silence, sleep.
Right?
I mean, sure we can use sleep, but we should probably use sleep as late as possible.
Yeah, that's why it's at the last part
So
of the.
we spike the earth, we spike the ground beforehand, or in the middle of it.
Like beforehand.
Alright,
we can probably hear them coming or something.
Yeah, do we use erupting earth beforehand or after?
Another question: does silence affect us too? Or-
Yeah.
Silence affects everyone in the area.
Oh, great. Okay.
So they won't be able to cast any spells. That's verbal, which is pretty much all mages.
Yeah. So we use
So-
spiked floor beforehand. As they move in, we use silence and firewall to trap them. Why are we
Yeah, like-
using erupting earth?
Just for the card.
To stop the card and deal damage.
Does erupting earth deal damage?
Yes.
Act point is cast.
And it's
Not- not
immediate,
to move
like
through it.
so.
Okay, cool. And then we use all the major spell in the world to knock them out as hard as we can. And whoever's not down, we then use sleep on. Then we drop all the spells, move in, knock everyone unconscious that's sleeping or whatever. If that's a thing, can we knock Jen in this system? No, wait, they wake up as soon as we hit them, don't they?
They wake up if they take damage, or someone else uses an action to wake them up. Magical sleep.
So then sleep's not really
Let's just
useful
take
that
the
much.
stuff and take their horses and bugger off. They
But
will
then,
be-
then sleep's not really that useful, is it?
just take their weapons and everything they would need to follow us.
Okay, yeah,
I mean-
we spike the floor beforehand, they come in, we use silence, firewall, all the spells, knock them all down. We drop all the spells, we go in, steal the thing we need to steal, yeah, maybe kill their horses and I guess take their weapons and then run away. Is that the plan?
How about we steal the horses? It might be worth some money.
But
He just said.
But then we steal some military grade horses.
Good horses though.
Yeah, what
mean-
if someone recognizes them for or through some
What?
magical means?
I mean, they'd just be horses. You could take off the armor.
Yeah.
What if someone recognizes them through some weird means that we don't know of yet?
They could.
Exactly. We kill them. They're just horses.
Fine, then just let's murder the horses. Can we get going? By now they should probably be around.
Yeah, exactly. So use the spiked floor thingy, Mora.
Yeah, but it needs to be like before 10 minutes. Or up to 10 minutes.
Oh. It's up to 10 minutes?
So
Alright, so we can everyone recite the plan one more time? So we're sure we all get it. We use spiked floor, correct?
Yeah.
Then, as
We-
they move through, silence and firewall to trap them in. Erupting earth and all the spells in the world to do damage. Then, when they're all down, or as soon as they, I guess, come out of it, there are 2 fighters or 3 fighters. I think we're technically 3. Knock the shit out of them and I guess kill the ones who actually see us.
Yeah.
And then drop everything, steal the stuff, kill the horses, rob them of their equipment, run away. Question though, do we run towards the capital
Yeah.
or away from the capital?
How about the way?
Yeah, 'cause
away.
and Tiffany's gonna be pissed that we didn't run towards the capital. But
Well,
honestly,
Always go to the
all of
capital
us,
afterwards.
yeah, all of us All of our faces are in the capital. We do not want to go into the capital.
We've stolen goods and few murdered Legion members.
Not in good time.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you don't know everyone's faces in the capital. Mara knows her faces in the capital.
Mara
Yeah, I
doesn't want to
mean,
go
but
to the capital.
Could we
The
potentially
thing is,
go
Mara,
towards
you
the
also
capital?
know that if you're the right kind of person, which you are,
Yeah.
it's easy to stay invisible in the capital.
All right, do we want to run towards the capital or away from the capital?
What would they expect us to do? Probably to search refuge in the capital.
It will be harder for us
In the
to
capital.
because. Yeah,
But going
Because
back,
if
we would
they-
have to pass through the checkpoint again.
you can just like go straight from the path though. Like fuck this.
Yeah, we could, and then fight some badass monsters and all die. Very true.
But they will know if we stay on the path of Oswin, right?
When did Voril become so thoughtful?
Yeah, Oswin's path shields your presence from any hostile creature, as long as they don't have your scent before you get on it.
Oh. If we kill the worms, they can't chase us because
But
they're
I
hostile
think we should
towards
definitely
us.
kill the worms.
Yeah.
As sad as killing a dragon is.
The dragon. That baby dragons.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Kill them while they're weak.
I mean, you did say that they were black worms. If that makes anyone feel better.
Oh,
Black
they're
worm.
black, so it must be okay to kill them.
No, I mean,
Okay,
Oh.
Jen. Okay.
I mean, black worms are chromatic dragons, and chromatic dragons are primarily evil.
I'm a chromatic dragon.
You are, which is why it's so weird that you're a paladin. Which is why some people give you funny looks.
Uh-huh.
Looks can be deceiving.
Whatever, are they sentient? I mean, that's the criteria for Gar.
Make a intelligence check or history check,
Or let's go with
Wait.
history. I think.
whichever's higher.
La la la, hysteria. Oh yeah, alright. Natural 20.
You know that dragons can grow to be very old, like ancient, and even at a young age, are reasonably intelligent. But their intelligence only grows with time.
So they should be considered sentient, even if.
Most dragons that you've heard of, or people encountering dragons and such, some can even talk common.
I thought so. Yeah, that's sentient.
But these worms looked a lot smaller than any dragon you've ever heard of.
So
They're also smaller than the Vishgar you fought.
yeah, well, a lot smaller than him, hopefully.
So
Much
they're not
smaller, yeah.
sentient
So
yet.
we,
They
so
can
we
be
kill them,
common.
I suppose. As well.
Okay. So we wait for them to be like in 10 minutes range,
Yeah,
whatever you call it.
about 5 minutes probably.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, I check my disguise.
Remember to cover our faces, guys.
Put back on the helmets and stuff. Yeah, that should be okay.
Yeah, then we just follow the plan and hope it works.
Yeah, so how are you planning to know when they're coming?
We look out.
How about the owl, or is it still disobedient?
Jeez.
What owl?
Tiff's owl.
Tiff's owl.
Her
Oh,
owl-
Tiff have an owl?
Her owl is gone. I
Is
think
it?
that owl might be still on its way to Valkyria.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Why? I forgot why.
Because she sent it with a message about her daughter, which she now has with her. Which you guys should take into account. Tiffany has a little girl with her.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I
No
mean,
idea.
we have to do this. So can little child just stay somewhere and not
camp
listen
for-
to it no matter what happens, and not come to her no matter what happens for a
I
few
mean, a good
hours?
part of it is silenced.
It's true.
And also she
Need
should
to
be
keep
used
her
to
at a safe distance, though.
I mean, what could be the worst thing? That
And
she
Tiffany's
starts
gonna
hating
kill us.
That she's starting to hate us. The child, I mean. Because
Tiffany be pretty
It has
pissed
been-
about it, so yeah.
it has been through a lot of worse. Well, it's her fault. She took that child here.
Yeah, none of us. It's such a dumb idea to take the child along.
Exactly.
The girl at a safe distance away from the battle, so
Yeah.
they won't
Yeah.
notice her. And
So how do we how do we see when they're coming?
Someone standing guard, someone scouting ahead. Who's good?
Marduk has a bunch of familiars he can summon, correct? Let's use one of
Marduk.
those.
And indeed, someone familiar.
Let's use some of Marduk's.
Yeah,
Eh,
that
guess, familiars, guess. Eh.
Come on, can you stop that?
So good.
what do you mean?
I believe it's called Find Familiar. No. Fuck, I don't know what it's called.
But surely one of these things can fly, right?
Or like run, a ferret, anything.
Or even so, it's telepathically connected to him.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
can
but
just hide.
It's up to a range, though. It's got a range on it.
Well, okay, how... just... In general,
100
as a setting,
100
how
feet.
far into this forest are we?
Far than enough, isn't it? How long does it take to cross 100 feet?
Like to get to where you guys are from that point where it just drastically increases in density.
Yeah.
It took you guys about 10-15 minutes to get to where you are. So
From the start of the forest?
Yeah, and that's quite some distance. It's more than 100 feet, which is Marduk's telepathic
And how
range.
far can we actually see from... Or what can we actually see when we are in our ambush?
It depends where you guys set up. Like if you stand on the path and look down the path, in the very distance, like getting towards the end of your vision range, because it's also kind of misty due to the cold. You can see like the entrance of where the light picks up.
So we can see basically the entrance and of the forest.
Yeah, but it's very hard to see down there.
But if
Like
something were to block the light entering the forest, we would know, oh shit, someone's coming.
Yeah,
Well,
but also
by the time you saw those people, they'd be through that part of the light. If you know what I mean. Like it's so far that nothing would really block it, but you'd know when something was on the other side of it.
okay.
Which means we could see when they're coming and react in time.
Yeah, assuming that they can't also see you.
Yeah, well, if someone like lies down on the floor, they should have a hard time spotting a guy really far in the distance lying somewhere in the leaves.
Sure,
Maybe.
they'll be vigilant.
Maybe.
In theory. You can certainly try.
Or should we
But
do
like-
Marduk's familiar?
Do Marduk's familiar.
Alright, let's do Marduk's familiar. Position him at a 100-foot range, just in thing that he sees us. Have
Yeah.
him hide. What familiars does he have anyway, Jen? Do you,
He can have. Oh, this isn't fucking Marduk's familiar, is this? It's a wizard familiar. Fuck. I think he can have a pseudo dragon.
can it fly?
Okay,
imp.
that's it's
A pure normal crow, raven, a ferret, anything.
Yeah, anything
that is
normal.
Like, yeah.
Or can
pseudo
Tiff
dragon.
resummon a thing?
Tiff can resummon, but I doubt she'd want to.
Yeah, probably. Oh no, then my owl is gonna disappear. But no, didn't the message that the child needs pickup already arrive?
Yeah, because she
I
sent 2 messages.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the owl message is unimportant at this point. So why can't she could just resummon the owl?
I can imagine that would be a big deal for her right now.
I know, but I mean, come on, it's the best course of action for anything here. Just have an owl on a branch. No one's gonna care.
Fiends is Tiffany, so you're gonna ask her.
Tiffany, would it be okay with you to summon a crow or an owl?
Like,
I mean, I'm not trying to be nasty. We can do this. Yeah, fine. Fine, we can do
No,
that.
guys, I don't want
I-
to. Next, please put on your Tiffany impression and tell us what would
Yeah, man.
Tiffany say.
how dare you even suggest such a thing?
That
No,
sounds
but
nothing
like,
like Tiffany.
Nope. I'll be like already arrived at Valkyria by this time.
No, it's how long she send it? Like 2 weeks. It's probably halfway there.
Yeah, but wasn't the
Actually,
owl message just?
You know what? That owl is dead. There's no way that owl's not dead. Like that owl is fucking dead.
Alright, just fucking resummon
Okay,
the
so
owl.
if it's dead, I'm just gonna resummon it.
Yeah, just like what can she summon? A crow, like a raven, just a creature of the forest,
So
like a
I'm gonna,
squirrel.
I'm gonna tell you what Tiffany can summon, and I'm gonna tell you what Marduk can summon.
Right.
Tiffany can summon a bat, a cat, a crab, a frog, a hawk, a lizard, an octopus, an owl, a poisonous snake, a fish, a rat, a raven, a seahorse, a spider, or a weasel. Marduk
Isn't a
can
spi-
summon a quasit, a imp, or a pseudo dragon.
Wait, so how small is the spider? Actual spider size?
It's an actual spider.
Why doesn't she
What?
summon a spider? Sit on some branch at the edge of her telepathic connection. No one that rides in is gonna spot a spider on a random branch.
The thing
I
about
can see it fast.
the thing about quasits and imps is they have invisibility.
How far is Tiffany's
Invisibility.
connection to her familiar?
Bat would also be able to.
100 feet.
Okay,
See
do we
it.
rather want a thing that can turn invisible, or just a itsy bitsy spider?
Or a bat,
mean,
you know,
if-
that could see in the
If you
dark.
if you guys wanted to be really extreme, you could send the familiar out of your telepathy range and order it to attack them, and then when it dies, you'd know.
So but then it would have to be a bird. Hey, this random bird just flies at us. Kill it. But what if they don't kill it then?
We will still know, right? Or
No, you would.
Would we only know when it dies or when it takes damage?
The person who summons it would know when it dies.
Yeah, but what if let's say a raven attacks me and I'm like, ah shit, raven, and then I take it and throw it away and not necessarily kill it.
Well, then what's Raven going to do? Is it going to come back and attack you again?
I mean, realistically, an actual bird is probably gonna flee after. So I don't have a chance.
Well, it's familiar though.
Because it's a familiar. It follows your command.
Yeah, but and all that'd be highly suspicious. Oh shit, this one fucking bird just keeps attacking us. And then,
But
oh
like,
shit,
if
this
it's
one
like a
fucking
raven-
imp.
the imp can be like it has what do you call it? A spell save or something.
Yeah, but when there's an imp, there would be so many questions as to why the fuck is there an imp here.
Well,
Take
didn't
a
you say
raven?
like we already fought our way through minor inconveniences?
So wouldn't I think the spider would be the, or just a raven flying through the air would be the best
Oh, we can just
solution, wouldn't it?
place the freaking spider on the ground. They're gonna stomp it. So
Yeah, Yeah.
It's actually true. The spider's just somewhere on the road, right where the cart would go over, and they just step on it by accident and kill it.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
We could actually even command it to walk under the very hoofs of the
A
of
foot.
a foot.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Alright, that's
There we go.
Now we're
That's-
done.
Yes, yes.
So
right, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
This is okay. Tiffany summons a small, black, and furry spider, about palm-sized, like her palm, not Toriel's palm, and it walks off down the road.
Oh, lonely spider.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Should we also have an invisible imp about 100 foot watching, just in case?
Oh,
How long
yeah.
does the imp stay there? Can he cast that and we have it like an 8 or something?
I believe familiars, regardless of the kind, stay until killed or dispelled.
Exactly. So should we also just have an imp there for just in case, at 100 feet? I don't hear a no, so yes.
Yeah, you're Murdoch, so.
Oh shit, yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm a
do
summon an
it.
imp.
Okay, an imp appears, and is it invisible, right?
Yeah, it walks
Yeah,
to the edge,
it
right to the
disappears
edge of
disappears
the.
from your vision, and you now have, well, Murdoch now has technically sight of 100 feet down the road towards where you guys came in.
Cool. Alright, now we wait till we execute Order 66.
Yes!
All right, so what are your guys positioning like?
I'd say both. It's like a clearing. Is it like hills on both sides of the road? Right. Because the question is, should we have both magicians on one side, and should we all have ones on one side, magicians on one side, fighters on one side, or on each side one magician, on each side one fighter, and then Mara says wherever.
I think we should.
Mara says as long way as possible.
There's a lot of trees on each side. There's about 40 feet between trees, 25 feet, 50 feet, 40 feet. Yeah, so these trees are about 40 to... About
Well,
25
I'm
to
just
40 feet
gonna-
apart.
Go as long as way as I can, while still having vision of the road.
As far away as you can. Okay.
I mean,
Like,
about
like
30 foot would probably be good, because then we can run towards the thing in one.
How does 90 feet sound, Mara? 90 to 100 feet.
100 would be okay.
I'd say I place myself at the point where I would be behind them when we execute our plan,
That's actually a smart idea.
so that I can
But
come in from
the
behind.
question is, do Garth and Toriel act as a unit or from opposite sides of one another?
I'd say it's better to have, well, every kind of people on both sides, you know what I mean?
Okay, so we have Marduk on one side, Tiffany on one side, and Garth on one side, and Toriel on one side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be really confused when
Got
the
it.
magic comes from left and right.
And Marlak and Toriel and Tiffany and Garth. And both of those are behind them, right?
Toriel and Garth are behind them. I'd say Tiffany and Marduk should probably be as far as away as they can while still being able to shoot their attacks, but should they be also behind them?
Kind of frontier-ish, I'd say.
Should we all be? I mean, what would honestly be the difference for shooting spells if they'd be behind or in front?
I mean, if we don't have anyone in front of a front, they probably just run off to the front.
Yeah, but they can't because their horses and will just die, which means they don't have anyone to care. And hopefully the dragons, the worms, will just die So
Tiffany tells you a spider dies.
Okay.
okay,
Whatever,
okay.
I'm in
We have
position.
we have Marduk and Tiffany in front, and Garth and Toriel in the back.
Okie doke.
However, we still don't know what the most powerful damaging area of effect abilities are that Tiffany and Marduk have.
You know
We
what?
just assume you know, and
I
they're
tell,
gonna
I
drop
tell you,
them.
probably nothing's gonna go to plan
Marduk's
because
most
someone's
powerful
gonna mess up
AoE
their
is Wall of
stealth.
Fire.
Yeah.
Tiffany's most powerful AoE is. Beep 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 beep. One second. Is probably also Wall of Fire or Blight.
Just we want them to use any high damage ability that you can
That they
shoot
can
on
use.
top of them and damage all of them in an area after we vault them into our little thing.
And use the erupting earth.
Yeah. So
sounds
erupting
tough.
earth, fireball, blight, whatever that is, what you just said. All of those good abilities.
Tiffany's got how many third levels? She's got 3 third levels, so she can use Erupting Earth and Fireball.
Coolio. And blight.
Blight is 4th level. That was my mistake.
So can she use that?
No.
She doesn't have 4th level yet?
Nope.
Alright, she's gonna use Erupting Earth and Fireball then till she's all out, and then Mordok's gonna use after his Firewall whatever he has.
Yeah.
And then we'll move in for the cleanup, I suppose. Very well.
Okay, I cast Spike Growth.
Spike Growth, that's a 20 foot.
Yes.
Tell you what, this is
To
gonna
one side.
not work out because someone's gonna mess up their stealth roll.
We
Not
need a stealth.
We're not moving.
Yeah, I don't think we need a stealth roll.
Just to remain hidden.
Well,
Okay.
you are going to need a stealth roll, yeah.
Tell ya.
Fuck.
I mean, aren't we so far away that they couldn't see us unless they look around really carefully? Can't we bury ourselves in leaves so they don't see us?
I mean, technically Mara has an ability that could do that for a person, but I can't remember how long it takes to do. I think it might be 5 minutes.
Can,
My thing?
can Tiffany make us invisible?
Yeah, because you're a ranger, aren't you?
Yeah.
Can Tiffany make us, that Garth and me, invisible real quick?
have that,
She
though.
could, but Marduk tells you that he sees them.
Okay. So behind, we still stay behind Garth? Because that
If you
means we need
if you want to leave to go and get spells cast on you right now,
Oh,
it's gonna be
Wait.
risky if you can get back
Yeah,
in
that's-
time.
okay, we stay there, I guess, and we fail our stealth
Yeah.
rolls.
Exactly.
Yeah, with a fucking...
Yay.
I mean, I guess I
Stealth,
can't roll lower
no.
than that anyway. So that's a critical failure.
It's 2, alright. Oh. How's it again?
What the
heavy
fuck
armor
is
Also
going
a
going on?
critical failure.
What?
Yay, 0. Losers.
What do Tiffany has as an stealth?
Tiffany for her stealth has +2.
What does Mordok have?
Marduk for his stealth has beep 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 +2.
Affect them that much because I'm like away from them.
Okay, yeah, I'll say everyone gets advantage, guys, because you guys are taking the time to set yourselves up to hide. Shit. So
Alright. Better.
So we go. Okay, 20, much better.
I guess that'd be a 9.
20. Oh god, this is much
Oh,
better.
also Marduk. Or Tora,
Oh, Toriel, what? No, you already re-rolled it. Oh,
Did I?
that's Mordok.
Yeah, this is Mordok, so... Oh wait, I
a
switched
better
the
one?
things. So, Toriel's highest would be 9, and what was Mordok? Mordok was
Or 10.
14. No, I applied a +2 instead of a 1. So it's 9 for Toriel and 14 for Mordok.
Okay, and it's 2020 for me and Tiff.
Okay. So,
21.
as you guys all sit there with bated breath, readying your trap, Marlock motions to whoever he can see, which from where he's hiding would be Mara, I guess.
I'm
Yeah.
kinda here-ish.
Mara, Toriel, and Garth he can see.
Okay.
Okay.
He motions to you guys that he sees them. Those guys are going to make their way up the path. Toriel and Garth, you begin to hear them kind of pass by them. You hear like these giant footsteps of worms crunching through the leaves underneath your feet. The snow, sorry. It passes, as do various soldier footsteps, seemingly not noticing you.
What about the
Seemingly,
Spike Grove?
they're about to reach the Spike Grove.
And then you hear a horse whine,
A what? A horse? Oh, a horse. Okay.
along
Oh,
with a
horse
couple
whine.
of shouts and screams from soldiers.
I guess as soon as they've moved in as far as they will, Mordok uses firewall behind them, and Mora uses silence.
No. If we can do like at the same time.
Okay,
And
so
the Earth eruption.
That comes next.
Well, Garth is waiting for the Earth eruption to move in.
okay, hold on.
Oh boy.
So,
With the
Marlock is doing Marlock is doing firewall
Yeah, firewall,
Yeah.
wall of fire, and Mora uses silence.
behind them.
Behind
behind the squad, yeah.
Okay, it's a 60-foot wall. We'll say it extends a bit off, so that's gonna be.
So by the way, are Garth and Toriel behind firewall or next or front of firewall?
You guys are kind of on par with it at the moment.
Okay.
So Marlock casts firewall.
Mara uses silence. Tiffany uses what was it?
Erupt.
Blight. Blight, you said?
No, erupting earth.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's radius on silence?
Yes. And I want it to be like over the cart or wherever the cart is.
Okay, but what's the radius? $20 feet? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the radius?
Foot radius.
Yeah, of silence.
So it should like cut off the path. The road.
But I mean, like on the spell, how much distance does it cover?
Oh, when I cast it,
Yeah,
120.
it's 120 range, but what's the affected area?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay, I must have missed that. My bad.
3 times.
20-foot radius. Silence covering the cart. And Tiffany casts Erupting Earth. Focused on what? On the cart, on the horses, or on the people?
People?
Like,
Which group
no,
of
wouldn't
people?
the cart be better? Shouldn't it be the people escorting the cart, guys? Or
There's a group of people in front of the cart, there's a group of people behind the cart.
not, because then the cart would be enabled to
Yeah, in
Like,
front. Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah, in front.
Okay, then we have Erupting Earth.
Did we already roll the damage of the terrain they moved through?
We have not rolled the damage yet. This is
Oh, God.
It's gonna be fun!
It's gonna be hefty. Erupting Earth is another 20-foot cube, so that's gonna.
Yes.
Oish! Much fun.
For us, hopefully.
Yeah. But she's gonna hit all the people and the fucking. Jeez! This...
They can make a
Are
dexterity save.
there any other AoE spells?
That's exactly
Fireball.
what we don't know what Mordok has. Or
Yeah,
he
right.
can't use another one, you say?
Well,
And there was
he can't use number. He's cast Erupting.
I
mean,
don't
there's a-
think Toril has an AoE spell. I don't think Garth uses a spell. Mara
Spells.
can Mara already use the spell, so
And Tiffany has the blind, right? So you can use that.
yeah, but not
sh-
right now.
She can, but single target.
Oh, I thought it was
Single
AoE.
No, the only AoE she has is Erupting Earth and Fireball.
Okay, can she? So Marduk can use his,
Can
and
use
she can
Fireball.
use Fireball. And
She can't use Fireball. Yeah, she can use Fireball next turn. She can't use it now because she just cast Erupting Earth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I don't
So-
think I have an AoE spell except Zone of Truth. That's gonna help.
So what happens?
So, what happens is...
Oi. Yeah.
Oh, I need to make sense of this. So how much damage? It's
Oh, spike
Two-
growth
spike growth, yeah.
for every 5 feet travel.
For every 5 feet traveled, they take how much?
4.
2d4.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll me 1, 2, 3.
3, so that will 6.
6d4, yeah. $15 points of damage.
And then we have Erupting Earth, which I think we moved up higher to level 4, right? If that were possible.
Yes.
Oh, that's all 5,
The strategic battle plan.
And Erupting Earth, the damage for that is 4d12.
Yeah, because we moved it up one. Yeah.
Yep.
28.
28. How much HP do these guys have? Okay, they're still alive. They're still alive.
Oh. What about the horses?
Horses are dead.
Good.
Nice, that's already.
And the cart, is that still standing?
Well, you hear.
Yeah.
You hear two horses die. How much damage was that? 28.
Yeah.
Hey.
28 and 15.
How long? How big in diameter is the firewall?
It's 60 feet by 20 feet up.
Because couldn't we cast it on top of them so they also take fire damage?
It's already been cast. You said behind.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Here we go.
You hear these screams and horse whines. You hear like bits of cart breaking, which is immediately cut short as the silence takes effect. You hear a couple of shouts, which also cut short, and a couple of wyverns begin to make sound, which is technically cut short as well.
Right?
You hear one or his commanding voice says, "Take your positions!" As everyone, this is gonna happen. Alright, let's go. This is what we're working with.
Yeah.
I mean, how can he shout if he's in Silence of
Well,
Field?
he's probably not
He's not.
himself.
He's
Oh.
not.
Oh, okay.
So we have the grey circle, erupting earth, the blue circle, silence, the green, spiked growth. We have the red and yellow being wall of fire. As for that, I do need someone to roll damage on that real quick.
How much
Fireball?
damage would that be?
TNT. I'm gonna.
It's fine, I've got an app on my phone.
What's the blue circle again?
Silence.
It's 5d8 to each creature that enters within 10 feet of this side or inside the wall, and it takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the
Roll.
first time on turn.
I thought we were on opposing
Well,
sides.
They're not inside the wall.
So what are we
They-
rolling
And
damage for here then?
they're 10 feet from it, right?
Yeah,
So-
10 feet from it. So,
What are we
yeah.
rolling
Yeah, so they
damage
still take
then?
damage. So it's. I rolled the damage.
Okay, roll the damage. I'm confused as to why they're taking damage if they're not in it.
Because it's heat damage. Like,
Oh.
you stand beside and sizzling fire, your skin will start to burn up, right, and crisp up.
Weren't
So
we in
they
opposing
got blinded.
sides? Or did you not find a map for that, Shen?
To the ones who's.
Well,
Un-
I literally just made that. I didn't care that you guys wanted to be on different sides of a road. Like it seemed tactically advantageous because you'd have your party completely separated by all of these people.
Yeah, okay, okay.
But attacks from different angles by night.
Who's that?
Uh,
Who's this man? Who's this?
Who's who?
That one looks like.
This guy's up here with me.
That guy. That's Tiffany's child. That's Patricia.
Okay, fine. Patricia stands here with me.
Oh, she's reading a book.
Okay, and they're taking 20 damage. The one who is within 10 feet.
Okay, let's go right back. 20 damage.
These people are probably fucked.
Or we could also made a ringed wall
They won't
around.
get so fast into action.
This guy are bloodied.
Yeah, if they move again, they're... Even
So
if they...
these two as well.
Well, if they tried... Wait, the grey one is what? Erupting Earth?
Erupting Earth.
Does
So
Erupting Earth do anything to the ground?
it makes it hard for them to move.
No. Okay, so the guys up... The three guys up front we probably don't really have to worry about. Because as soon as they move too much, they probably die.
It's
So
difficult
that
to raid at
leaves
2
5
times.
people.
Yeah, so
Also-
we concentrate the guys on the back.
So, could everyone roll me some initiative?
Yes, sir.
What's Mordok's
Finally!
mega thing for initiative? His bonus, his stats.
One, two-
For the queen!
17.
18.
One second. There's a lot of initiatives here.
Yep. I tried a really big fight before CDM, it didn't.
I
turn
reckon
out
if
so
we just launch a fireball in here,
This
we're
isn't
gonna
my
be
biggest fight, man. My biggest fight was a shit show. I
Oh
tell
yeah,
you what.
my biggest fight was like my 4 people plus 4 of their allies against like 20 people.
Oh man. Duh.
Yeah, they were all shit face.
Was
I've tried. I've had an initiative for an entire town.
What?
What?
what the fuck?
A town?
Like a smaller settlement. I think it was
What in your other Trymir adventures?
42 people in total got into this fight.
In your other
Dude.
Trymir adventures?
Yeah, it's
How?
It's-
Please tell us all about this story as soon as this session ends.
I will,
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, so
Hold up. 5, 13, 6, 12.
Yeah, we also need Tiffany's and
Oh, but yeah,
Marduk's modifiers.
agree that we launch a fireball in here so that we
Say
can get
+2 for both of them, or
Okay.
yeah, sure,
Okay.
+2. Why not?
Yeah, we
Yes.
need to shoot Marduk and Tiffany first, then, I mean, Mara, sorry, can shoot with her bow from the back, and Garth and Toriel do nothing for now.
Yeah, kind of right. Let's
Okay.
cause some more havoc.
So, 25 to 20.
18. It's the highest number we have here, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
20 to 15 then. So 18 for Garth.
18
14, wait.
and
18 for Mara?
17.
I have
17
thought so.
for Mara.
So they're all on foot here? Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
As soon as the projectiles go off.
15 to 10.
Yeah, Marduk has 14, Toriel has 12.
And Tiffany has 13.
Alright, it's 14. Tiffany has 12.
Really seems good.
10 to 5.
Nope.
I think that's all of us already.
5 to 1. Wait, where were you, Toriel?
I was there with the 12.
12. Okay. And Tiffany got 13. Or was it 12?
Tiffany got 13 indeed.
Okay.
Let's see.
Fucking hell. Garth, you have the initiative.
Right.
As you hear all of this chaos just going off. What's going on?
Let's see.
He stays in cover.
Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do, actually. Of your level.
Oh shit, I didn't roll for the worms.
Oh no! Please
All right.
forget them.
Alright, let's do that. It is then first, so I have a bit more time to consider.
The riders can't yell any orders at them because they're silenced. Bahahaha.
Okay, worms are in the order. Yeah, technically the worms would go when the riders go, so I'll just slap those in. Mm,
60 feet radius. Last time I used Darkbane's radiant damage, it blinded people.
Darksbane can blind, but you have to be in melee distance of that person.
Okay. So otherwise it's just damage, and to blind it's... yeah, up personal. Okay. I consider that one. That's the only AoE stuff I have. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess Foril is actually right. I'll wait for, yeah, some more havoc to break out.
So you can't hold a movement, just so you know.
We should.
Yeah, sure.
Unless it's a dash. Okay, so
If I yeah, well, give me a second.
You should
You-
stay in cover.
you
Yeah, I
could move,
stay here, and as soon as the
you could move.
fireballs go,
You could move somewhere and hold your action.
dash action wouldn't allow me to do something else. Okay.
Dash action wouldn't allow you to do something, but you can move on your turn now and then hold the action for the trigger.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I'd say that.
I kind of want Foril in front of me, so
What?
I don't know how their initiative is. So
You want Toriel in front of me?
You're the dedicated tank, man.
You're also a tank.
Am I though? Nah, screw this. I move over here and hold the radiant banishment attack with Dark Spain. As soon as so I'm waiting for a fireball to set this place there ablaze, and then I just
At least he has his helmet on, right?
Of course.
Good.
And also I also scream for the queen as I rush out.
Okay, that's not so smart. That's actually the dumbest thing.
Okay.
How to get someone framed 101.
Next up.
I mean, it could mean any queen, but then again...
Exactly, that's a fair point.
It could mean the queen.
He's going to identify that he's in a spiked growth, and he's going to use his action to begin cutting at it. And
Yep.
he spends his turn clearing up what's around him.
I don't...
Okay.
About clearing it, the only thing I can see you can clear is Erupting Rift.
It's true, but it's vines, ain't it?
Go. No, I don't... sprouts, hard spikes and thorns. It's just... It's...
Hard spikes and thorns, and he's using his action to cut at those hard spikes and thorns.
Okay, but he would still be in the erupted earth, right?
Yeah, he hasn't moved. He's still in the erupting earth. He's still in the spiked thorns. He's just cleared that 1 5-foot cube of.
Okay.
I just consider. I mean, if both apply, whatever.
Yeah, if he wants to do anything else, he's going to have to clear thorns each turn to get out. So that's like what from where he is, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's like
20.
4, yeah, that's 4 turns of
Let's carry
doing
on.
nothing but hacking at the floor.
That's wonderful.
Jen, one question. These guys behind the firewall on purpose?
No one is behind the firewall.
Oh, but there's just guys on the white part of the... Oh, okay. Dude.
Is there?
I don't see anything.
What?
There's no one behind the firewall.
There's no why.
But they just were
What?
here? I
Probably.
can...
Probably a bug.
I don't know.
Someone's losing their mind.
Oh wait, yes, I know what you mean. Actually, those guys are supposed to be there, but they're in front of the firewall.
What?
I have no idea how you can see those guys though. That's impressive.
What
Here,
the fuck?
I will
How?
screenshot it to you. Here.
Oh, that's not so impressive then.
Can you see those? Right?
Yeah, well, not on my screen.
Yeah,
They just appeared here.
How the hell can you see that? But yeah, those guys are supposed to be on par with that last guy. But
Ah, great. So there are 3.
Yeah, so you should have gone
uses
out.
here.
Don't know, but we
They
don't
should have
know.
shot all their attacks in the back line. Then we clean the back line, then we move to the front line.
Yeah, no,
You guess who's just screwed up the plan we just set up for half an hour.
it's fine. It's fine.
Whatever, we're gonna-
Next up, he's had his turn. Mara, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use my sneak attack, extra attack, and I'm gonna use what is it called?
I don't know if you get sneak attack at this point because
But they don't know where I am.
She's 100 feet away from all of them. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, but they're definitely aware that they're under attack. It's not sneak attack.
Not from
would
me.
they expect arrows? I don't know. Might expect a bushwhacking doofus.
The
and stuff.
ground literally randomly erupted underneath them. I'm pretty sure they're aware of their surroundings at this point. These are veterans.
Okay,
fine.
but I'm still gonna use. I'm gonna mark the worm rider here,
Hunter's mark, boom.
The rider. Okay.
and I'm gonna like sneak over here. Just like
He
line of
is
sight.
Marked. Don't know why that's not working. I'm just gonna put a cross on him. He's not dead, but he's marked.
I'm gonna go like here, like take one step forward.
Yep.
T 20. Oh, and I use my bow fireside. sharpshooter applied, so that's -5 to attack. Oh!
What we got?
Oh, sorry, 11.
11. Arrow flies through the air and smashes against the scales of this black worm as it tries to let out a roar, but is swallowed by the silence.
Oh, okay. And then I attack again with my extra attack.
Okay, which is...
That doesn't apply sharpshooter, does it? Sorry, 2 seconds. That doesn't hit either.
Does not hit. Another one just straight past its head into the forest. It's just not something to do with the cold. It just kind of throws off your shot. Next up is this guy on the back of his wyvern. He is going to... He sees the arrow fly past, but he's also seeing Garth just run up, so he's going to command his wyvern to turn around. He's going to use his action to pull out his crossbow. And the wyvern is going to attack you. He's just pulling out his crossbow.
Alright.
It's just going to bite you.
Buffering.
Yeah, it's just going to bite at you.
I'll bring it on.
It snaps towards you, but you manage to take your sword and slash into a part of its cheek as it turns its head and a bit of blood goes streaking off. Attack seeming to not connect.
Okay.
Just going to end his turn. Next up is Marduk. What's Marduk doing, Toriel? I mean,
He's throwing his dankest AoE attack into the back lines.
Backline?
Basically, around the wyverns and the 5 people in the back, and where you are now.
How about we just clear, whatever. I mean, there are dragons, basically.
His dankest spell, you say?
His dankest AoE spell.
His dankest AoE spell that is now 3rd level is probably either Stinking Ball.
That sounds good.
Great.
Does that even deal damage?
Stinking Cloud, sorry, or Fireball.
Would the Stinking Cloud even deal damage?
Stinking Cloud is a con save.
Let's see. Sting Cloud.
Action
I mean,
Radius.
fireball hits and
it
heals.
will disable them for as long as they're in the cloud.
Ah.
Make
Well, that sounds good.
Constitution saves.
Yeah, cloud is 20-foot radius.
I mean, if we hit all the foot soldiers, that would be just out of range, right? And those
It
are
lasts
dragons.
4 rounds.
Yeah, okay, we use that.
Use
We
it.
move it slightly back so it covers all of the guys in the back and hopefully also the dragons, rider people.
Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
hopefully not Garth.
It's going to be tough. I reckon you could get one of
Can
the
make-
wyverns. You couldn't get both.
The
If you like,
one
We need
you
them,
can
we need
do
them.
here and
We need
from
them, we
here.
need
Chen.
hit which
Yeah,
one?
but he wants to cover the guys in the back line though.
That's screw the foot soldiers. Those are dragons. We need to disable them.
Okay, can we? I mean, if we can hit both of the dragons if we use it correctly, Chen, right?
Yeah.
You can hit both the dragons, but it won't hit both of the. It won't hit the back line.
But
as
the
well.
thing
Hit both
is,
the dragons.
with the dragons is, I mean, what, they're immobilized while they're inside of it?
Well, they begin like coughing and yakking.
Well,
Yeah.
the dragons, yeah, but the thing is with the 2 dragons, they can just move half a foot to either side and be out
It's
of
up
it.
to you. It's up to you where you want to put it.
I say the backlines did all the foot soldiers and one dragon.
Okay, backline it is. If you center it
That's
here,
not what I would do, but yeah, fair enough.
It's just
It's-
if we
it's-
both dragons are
looks
so on
efficient.
either side that they can just move out immediately.
Chen, can we make it here? Because
uh,
it's gonna
but this
cover-
one has to cross it to get to me, so.
Like,
And this one,
it'll
I
pretty
don't
much
see.
be like the blue circle, and
I don't
but-
see this one moving. It's actually in the middle
yeah. So
with me.
do you want?
Exactly.
Do
So
you want
we-
when?
I want the thing to hit that dragon and not the one that's Garth messing with, because then Garth might also be affected.
But from here it could hit all these people, the two, or like the rider and this dragon over here,
Yeah, the riders and the dragons.
So,
So,
I could wait. You
and
you
the
say
people
it
down
can
here
hit.
too.
So you say basically can hit both all the two dragons and all soldiers.
Point here.
Okay, then we do that.
well, according
I don't
to
know
this,
what-
That's what Chen precisely said. We can't do, but
Right?
apparently, yeah.
if we
according to
can do
this,
it, we do.
Ruler. That's so genius. It's the best fight we'll have like had ever.
Oh, right
one
now.
question,
Remember?
does-
What?
Gas, it's gas, right? Yellow, no
Gas.
shading, gas. Yeah, does gas ignite with flames, right? On the firewall?
I'll
Is it flammable?
say this gas does not ignite. No.
That would be fun, but
It's-
we gotta stop our.
It's just like a magical noxious fume. It's not like
Okay.
sulfur or anything like that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
nice try, though. Nice try.
could be neat, but yeah. All right.
Didn't need to make constitution saves.
They do.
Still of rolling.
In their turn.
I'll do it at the starts of their turns.
Yeah.
So next up is this soldier. He's gonna see what the captain's doing, and he's gonna do the same thing. This guy. Next up is the guy next to him, who is not caught by it, and he's not in the field of silence. He is in the eruptor though,
Oh,
so he is going to.
But he's in the...
Erupt Earth, yeah. He sees you fire the bow.
Really? It's just gonna move towards them? That's a really disciplined.
He's gonna move out towards you.
Towards me.
Yeah, towards you.
Yeah, that sounds clever.
Help me!
It's like, how many feet away? Calm down.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry, I
you
can't
run.
hear you over me fighting this
He's
huge
gonna
ass
call out to
dragon.
everyone. He's gonna
Excuse
call
me, I
out-
can't hear you over the
Dragon.
stupidity of you charging in when we precisely were told not to do that.
Okay, as you guys are shouting to each other, you miss what he shouts, and that's gonna end his turn. Next up is this guy, who's going to use his turn to.
Like, really?
There's like dead horses in the way there, right?
Yeah, there are dead horses. It's just a mess in this area right now. The path.
So he's like pretty cut off.
I think he can move to about there, and that's about it.
Yeah.
When they take damage, it looks like.
Not from the spiked growth and difficult.
They can just
and
move.
Erupt Earth doesn't do damage.
Alright, yeah.
And then Tiff is up.
Fireball, 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 fireball.
Gonna use a fireball.
Yes!
Can she get in range to...
Oh.
She's got
yeah.
30 feet of movement.
But
Oh,
what is
she
the
can get-
range?
she can- 20-foot radius? Wasn't it that?
I think the range is like 120 feet.
Yes, if it was...
It might be 60. Let me
I
double
would
check.
say this one.
What is fireball? 60!
Wait, what is that?
Fireball range 150 feet.
Okay, and
The radius was like 20 or
20,
40.
20-foot radius.
okay,
Here she could hit all those mofos, including the dragon with
She
his...
can't see any of them at the moment, and none of them can see her.
so she will need to move
Well, then just get out of there and just, yeah.
2 move.
Like here. Precisely placed to
2 move.
obliterate even the horses. It's gonna be...
The horse is already pretty dead. Okay, so she moves up here to this spot.
The fuck was that?
I mean, it was pretty fitting, I think.
Sorry, where are you moving?
With my 30 feet.
You moving over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Use my
Yeah.
fireball here.
exactly.
It's gonna hit one wyvern and all of those guys. And the 2 horses that aren't yet dead.
Oh, the
Yes.
cruelty!
Yes, please.
The cruelty!
A massacre.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the yellow? Yellow was
Not in
The gas.
Gas.
Yes, yeah. These poor horses. Go ahead and roll
That's warfare for you.
8d6 fire damage.
I don't know how magic damage works. Is it
No,
plus?
it's just 8d6.
Okay.
Magic does enough damage as it is. Tiffany will tell you when she killed herself by accident.
Oh no.
So what happens?
Like a million horses died in World War One, apparently.
Oh, I'm
Million.
gonna need to get hold of the damage.
Nice ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So like the earth is on fire now. If there's any dry things or
I mean, those are vines, right? They could be set on fire. That would be fucking awesome.
yes, please. If you can cut them down, they can burn.
What was damage? Sorry,
It was 25.
25. Jesus Christ! Oh right. I'm gonna show you what happens. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Hit me.
Are you really ready for this?
Somewhat.
Whatever. I'm ready
Yeah.
for everything.
Dead.
No, oh,
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Dead.
yes!
Dead.
Yeah. Ooh.
Dead.
There's a guy there?
Yeah.
Yes. He moved from over here.
What about the
and-
horses in the back?
Dead.
Ooh.
They should be our least concern, man.
Dead.
I wanted to sell them.
Can you draw me the radius again? Real quick.
Yeah.
Was here?
Down towards the bottom.
Let's draw another
Not
circle.
being hit.
So
Would
it
you say
basically only hits the dragon.
Would you say that hits the cart? In
No,
that
no.
square right there?
The handles.
It,
the
it,
handles
it hits
of
the
car.
dragon though. It
Barely.
it still hits
No.
the dragon.
It hits the handles. Okay. The handles catch on fire. It hits
Gosh.
the worm. The worm is fine.
The guy on top of the worm,
Guy on top of the worm.
dead.
Not really. Nerf, please, nerf fireball.
Nope. Perfect.
We should have thrown fireball in the backline as well, damn it. Then they'd all be dead
No,
already.
because that will hit the cart, and we need the
True.
cargo.
Yeah, it's true actually.
I will say the cart handles are on fire at the moment.
Do we know? I
But-
mean,
Everyone in the front is dead.
well, except for this man. Be careful.
Yeah, be
Yeah,
careful of
this-
the one guy.
This guy booked it. He was like, oh shit.
Where to?
I mean, we can't possibly let him escape. You know, he didn't
I
see
mean,
anyone
he
yet.
technically didn't see anyone yet.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Tiffany,
He will talk about us.
but everyone he sees is probably too far away to have an accurate description of. So where he run off to, Chan?
And don't forget it's night.
Oh, it isn't his turn
Also,
yet,
yeah,
though.
it's not his turn.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's within 50 feet of Mara. I'm guessing he can probably see her. 55 feet.
It's
He-
Mara. Everyone knows her.
He can see Mara's face.
But no, we have it covered. Dude,
You got your face covered?
dead, and remember to get our face covered. Oh, Murdoch put on his helmet.
I mean, Garth's got his
so
helmet
red.
on.
Yeah, but
I didn't hear anyone else describe their face as covered.
oh,
Yeah, and then again, I have nothing to cover my face with.
So Toriel's face is exposed, Tiffany's face is exposed, Mara's face is exposed.
But he's looking at me. He will probably look back at like all the people and his general who just died. We'll kill him.
It's still within the same 6 seconds that he decided to run over here. But
Just
Yeah, so
kill that
basically
guy.
just kill him.
Kill
At this
him.
point, you have to kill everyone. 'Cause if-
Alright, yeah, let's save
Alright.
Snorla.
next up is Toriel.
I mean, she sticks to the plan and stays in hiding for now.
You coward.
Is that the best plan of action?
Oh, by the way, yeah, Garth, your action triggers as well because the fireball went off.
Ah, yeah, exactly. Alright, let's activate the radiant damage.
I
Go ahead and
mean-
attack that worm. Attack it.
Hit it. Ha.
I mean, in order to attack
Nah, I
the
start
guys
create,
in a cloud, I would have to go into the
special
cloud,
effects.
right?
Yeah.
Of your level.
I mean, these guys can. Should I just go help Garth? I think at this point I'll just.
Garth or
Go-
kill like
It's
the behind
it's
here.
up to you, man. It's your.
Walk over.
I mean, we apparently won't use a fireball onto the card, so these guys back there hopefully can move for a while. So yeah, I'll go up and hit the dragon with him.
Pretty 4.
problem is now, like,
4.
I'm a very obvious person, so if anyone leaves, there's just the blue dragonborn, and you know how many of those are on Trymir.
4 radiant plus 4. Alright.
No, actually, I will stay in hiding for just this turn.
So
You can wait it if you want
What,
to.
what level? What
I
level
will
is
wait
Garth?
there.
Oh, I was gonna ask. I've noted 6.
You're the
I
same
could
level
have-
you are when you got turned to stone.
So yeah, I guess that would be 6. Can't remember.
6.
Really?
So
But I never had a level up from 6 ever since you'd been turned into stone, and a lot of things happened since then.
Well, that's what I've noted here, and it probably didn't change. Didn't change anything.
yeah, you have a level up though, Toriel. That's the thing.
I'm level 7. Okay, never been told this.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get a chance to do it with you.
I'll just stick
Um,
to what I noted there since.
So it's 3d4 radiant.
Exactly. Alright. And now I'm officially level 6, so that I don't forget it. Screw it all up. Alright, let's roll. That's 10 damage for everyone. Except for since side is basically blocked, and I guess it's... Oh, I would also hit the dragon there.
What is the range for that? Holy shit.
It says 60 feet radius.
60 feet, and as you strike this wyvern, your sword shatters. That's the third time. That's the third time you used it, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, your sword breaks as you hit the wyvern.
Oh, alright.
But it still does the damage to everyone?
It still does the damage.
Nice.
Glad I have a backup longsword. I was gonna sell this shit.
That is 10 damage to everyone within 60 feet.
What, even friendlies?
Even friendlies.
Oh,
Even
I'm sorry.
friendlies behind trees?
Even friendlies behind trees.
Alright.
So-
I apologize.
Marlek takes a 10.
Even the guy there takes a 10? Dead!
Yay! Good job.
Yeah, everyone takes for 10. Toriel, you take
Yeah,
10.
I take the 10.
Except Garth,
Except
you
me.
don't take for 10. Mara doesn't
that would
take
be
10.
dumb,
Neither does
right?
Tiffany.
Patricia.
So I
Patricia
have
doesn't
a
take 10,
broken
but,
Darkbane handle, huh?
Marla takes for 10. No, not even the handle. As you strike into this wyvern,
It's still
like-
gone. Okay.
yeah, the blade connects with the flesh, and then the radiant damage that explodes forth into this 60-foot range is the entirety of the sword. It just kind of dissolves and bursts into this light, which encompasses you and feels really warm, and then disperses.
Fair enough. I mean, it wasn't definitely better than my longsword. It just had this really cool effect. Also, I mean, that dragon is blinded right now, right? I mean, apparently hit it with that.
The wyvern. It was a save, right?
Oh, yeah. I haven't noted it down, but I imagine it is.
What's your primary? What's the highest out of your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma?
Intelligence, wisdom, charisma. It's charisma, with 17 plus 3 modifier.
Plus 3 modifier.
Yeah.
Which makes your DC 8 plus 3 is 11 plus your proficiency.
Plus 3.
3, okay, 14. Natural 2. Yeah, it fails.
Alright. I'm fighting a blinded dragon. They shall tell tales of the day, and Garth of Soul.
They better not! The whole point is that no one tells tales of this.
I can't hear you over the sound how awesome I'm right now.
Okay, you go. I guess that can be blinded. I don't know what that is. It's like a ninja.
Fair enough. Is there like
Anyway.
also a crossed out eye? I don't know.
Next up, this worm without a rider is free. It flies off into a distance. No, it doesn't.
Aw, come on.
It begins to it gets really angry.
Constitution check. Check.
Yeah, it makes a Constitution check.
Oh look, really? They
Natural 18.
Okay.
Hey.
So those things like their riders? They like being
And-
imprisoned and serve?
It's going to. I mean, it's intelligence. It's intelligent. It doesn't need to make a check. It's going to see you, Mara, because you shot at its rider. No, you shot at it originally.
Right.
Oh, it's right.
I accidentally hit it.
Yeah. Then again, didn't do damage, it just glanced off. Don't be so sensitive.
It's 105 feet. This worm, how much speed does it have? With a dash action, this worm begins to
Trees.
beat its wings and glide along the floor, kicking the bodies of these horses out of the way and these dead soldiers. It glides up to you. I don't know why the wyvern has. Oh, because it's marked. It's hunted.
Yeah, it's marked, yeah.
And now that we can see it, I will put a different mark on it.
Well, here's one thing. I mean, do they like serving? Do they have a friendly connection to their rider?
You don't know.
Something I, as a player, would like to know.
As a player, I'll tell you after the session.
Okay.
That's gonna end its turn. Up next is Soldier Constitution save. Natural 16.
Okay, that's pretty.
Plus his con is plus 2, 6. That's 18. He makes it. He's gonna move out of the cloud and up to you, Garth.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Gets an attack
Attack
with
of opportunity.
advantage. Fucking hell, he rolls 13 twice.
Okay.
Plus his strength.
Okay, that could be.
Does 16 hit?
No.
Nope. Okay, he slashes into your armor. You don't even feel it as the leather kind of propels off. Your chainmail as it kind of clinks off the back. You notice he's there, but you don't give a shit. Up next is this guy. Constitution
that's
save.
just rude.
6. He fails. This guy is incapacitated for the round as he just falls onto his hands and knees, coughing and spitting and the snot drooling out of his nose, covering his mouth as much as he can. This guy makes it. He's also going to move up to you, Garth.
Oh, okay.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. That's going to be 9 damage, 9 points of slash damage as he bursts out of his cloud of smoke, running up to you, pulling his sword from its sheath and slicing across your neck. Not enough to cut too far into the flesh, but enough to begin gushing blood out of the side.
Okay. Fair enough.
This guy, he also makes it. He's going to. Oof. What's he gonna do? He's. He's gonna run further up. To the side like a worm. And this guy fails. He's gonna stay standing there coughing in this huffing fit. Clouding this cloud of horridness. It doesn't deal any damage, but he's just incapacitated.
Fair enough.
At the end of that, this guy, and this guy take fire damage from the wall of fire.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Anyone can tell me about damage would be great.
2 seconds.
5d
Plus.
something, 5d8.
D8, yeah.
Can I roll 5d8 fire damage?
5d8,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry, did it.
Oh,
I did it.
okay, they're all fucked.
Fuck, is awesome.
Dead.
Like, really? They all.
They take 27 damage, Jen.
Oh, man.
Wyvern does not take it, but this
Fair enough. Come on, not a single one.
That guy's dead. I just deleted it. Holy shit!
He deleted from the world.
Just deleted it. Yeah, he's dead.
The only guy that's dead?
That's the only guy that died.
Oh.
Okay, oh, yes.
Well, you like being surrounded by 3 people?
I really want to do this, man. I have a genius plan.
Yeah,
Actually, no. Sorry, that's a lie. I apologize.
Oh.
These two are dead as well.
Exactly.
Oh, damn it! I thought.
That's what I thought, Jen. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, they all took the same damage. That's only
My bad.
fair. And again, I really wanted to make a pushing attack where I can. Well, they have to make a strength check, otherwise they will push 15 feet. That would be so good, genius.
All right. Up next is
Like we're just
everyone's
making this
dead.
guy go
God.
through that.
It's you. It's you, man.
Whatever.
The rider here is still alive, and the guy here, and the guy here
I
is
mean,
alive.
as soon as we kill the rider of the guy is still alive.
The rider is still alive. Yes.
You'd
This
have
thing on me down here.
We don't know if they.
Help.
Also don't know if they actually care about their riders. So
Here.
Yeah, but as soon as we... Here's the thing. Like, as mean as it sounds, but Toriel... She's a blue scale dragonborn that's pretty big. If she comes out and
it's not Toriel's turn though. It's
no. If she comes out,
no.
Okay, fine. Okay.
It's Garth, make your move, and then Toriel can say her thing. What's going on in Toriel's mind?
Sorry.
It's cool. It's cool. What's happening, Garth?
I reckon that's the right time to disengage. I make my way behind those trees.
Action to disengage and move.
Exactly.
Okay.
Over behind those that tree, yeah.
Boom. Garth slaps the dragon's face with the back of his sword, turns around and books it behind that tree. Alright.
Can I also ready my longsword, or is that too much?
I'll say as a bonus action you can put your sword away. As a bonus action at the start of your next turn you can draw your longsword.
So
I mean, you said it's just gone. It just disappeared from my hands.
No, I said you backs. You slap the dragon with your sword as you're disengaged.
But I thought it dissolved.
yeah,
the
I
dark-
also thought it just.
Oh no,
completely
yeah. His Darksbane is gone.
Yeah,
Darksbane's
so I
gone.
can just pull out a new one.
As a bonus action, you can put your hand on it.
Okay, then I just make a Badu Jutsu.
It's just
Because it's a full action to take out a new weapon.
Okay, that will.
So I'm giving you something.
That's all I wanted to hear. All right.
Can I say the thing I wanted to say now?
Hold up. This guy's dead. It's Mara's turn.
Can I? I still not. Okay.
You can say it on Marduk's turn because you're Marduk.
Sure.
To like move Patricia or like
You're
I don't-
melee range with this dragon at the moment, and Patricia moves on Tiffany's turn because she's technically Tiffany's follower.
but I still yell run,
Okay.
stand up to the dragon.
Just let the child die and let it be a lesson.
No,
honestly.
dude. You would hate that if it were your character.
Tiffany
I
would
wouldn't- if
also
I'm-
literally murder you.
Yeah.
But bro, I wouldn't take that child to a battlefield. It's a very dangerous mission or a conspiracy
But
against.
they didn't think they will come over here to me, so.
Well, no blame to you.
1, 2. Oh, my dagger. Oh no, my rapier. Sorry, rapier.
Rapier comes out. As you pull it, it begins glowing blue again and vibrating very hard in your hand. But as you hold it, your body almost attunes to that vibration. You feel very powerful.
Ah, it's a vibrator. Great.
So,
10 out of
Okay.
10 mean.
I think that's my turn, right?
Putting away your bow and pulling out your rapier, yeah. That's your action. Unless you got a bonus action.
I stand defense would be my bonus action if, please.
I'll say you begin to take a defensive stance. Whether or not that does anything, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
Plot twist: it won't. It's the dragon's turn next. It's gonna breathe its cone at you.
Is it already its turn?
It's its turn, yeah.
Go. Can it? Please, not a Patricia. Please.
Actually,
Have heart,
was
have
that
mercy.
dragon or was it the other dragon? No,
Please.
the other dragon's after Tiffany.
Well, okay.
What?
Actually, yeah. It's not its turn.
It can't see her though. It can't see her.
It's this dragon down here.
But it can't see her. Like there's literally a tree in the way.
It's got a longer neck than it's seen on the picture. It's looking like it's in your face at the moment. It's like melee range of you, its head.
This one.
Yeah.
It
If I
wasn't.
could if I could move its head would be like here. It'd be like up in your grill.
Okay. So it'd be like on me.
its head is like, "What's up, bitch?"
Got a problem with me? Got
Hey, mate, you shot my friend, man. You just you're just gonna shoot my friend, man.
You killed my wife. You killed my rider, bro.
Yeah,
I
there you
didn't. I didn't know. It wasn't me.
go.
Yeah, well, it looks like you.
Okay.
What's good?
Black dragon.
What's good? Square up. Square up.
Or imagine American dragon, but it was actually an Afro-American. That would be so
Tingle
cool.
scar. I said, bro.
Do I want to do what? 2 + 2 is what?
This one over here is gonna take its rider and it's gonna have a real good time. It's gonna fly out here, go in for Garth,
Of course, I thought so.
make an intelligence check, not see Toriel somehow.
Okay.
What's up? I've got my crossbow now, bitch. As he shoots.
Well, man, that's not how drive-by works, you know?
Natural 20. Oh.
Yeah, great.
At the crits.
Damn crits. How much damage? does
Alright,
this
give me the
crossbow do?
crits.
It's 1d10. Wait. +1.
I mean, that's a high potential.
So that's 12 plus 1 is 13. So you take 13 points of piercing damage as his crossbow bolt goes
Yay.
straight through the arm, almost like chipping off a bit of your bones. It goes through.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, that
Ew.
sounds lovely. That sounds
He's got this hulking bolt of metal through your arm.
for real, damn you.
Is it Morok's turn? Can I now tell the infinite wisdom of why Toriel is still in hiding?
Give the infinite wisdom.
All right, look, you're some man. You some human. Then we have some orc somewhere, but we have a fucking blue huge ass dragonborn. If any of these guys sees me and gets away, they can just look for a blue dragonborn and it'll be really easy for
You know,
them
you
to
could have
locate
also
our
bought a
party.
helmet or some disguise or something along those lines, but that would require some
Kill
intelligence.
them all.
I know that's the plan, but I'm
Kill
worried about
them
the guys
all.
in the smoke.
In the smoke.
Yeah, there's still 2 guys alive in the smoke. If you, well, if you're so busy, you should shoot them.
Yeah,
But
when
yeah.
I don't have a huge ass worm
Alright,
breathing
can
in my eye.
Marduk do the following? I think he has that what's his face? The Eldritch Blast.
With
Pronounce-
agonizing order.
How far of a range is that?
Erdic Blast.
Eldritch.
Erdic.
What does he say?
Isn't it Eldritch?
No, it's clearly Erdic, man.
As- Are you memeing at me?
40 sessions. I think you know by now. It's
memeing at me right now?
Erdic.
I mean, hey guys, I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
It's 1d10 force damage.
No. I mean, how big is the range?
120 feet.
Cause then, how many can he shoot if on the highest spell slot he has available?
Well, he can't shoot more, but because he's higher than 5th level, he shoots 2 beams, which makes it 2d10 on 2 targets of his choosing.
Cause I would like him to take out the 2 guys in the smoke, so Toriel can charge the dragon from the behind.
If he wants to do that, he's going to need to try and see them.
Ah,
'Cause it's hard to see.
shit.
It's hard to see him like that.
Where would he have to move to?
At least here, and then make a perception check.
So it's hard, you're telling me?
Yeah, and the thing is, if he moves out from behind that tree in there, the dragon's going to be able to see it.
Alright, he's gonna hit the dragon. No, he's gonna hit the rider once and the dragon once.
He's still going to need to move to get sight.
Well, then he's a useless. Then he's a useless prick right now, isn't he?
I'd say here you have sight.
New plan. He shoots that dragon twice from the behind. There he doesn't have to move, I assume.
This one.
Is that
Yeah.
flanking I hear?
Yeah. All right.
It's impossible.
That's-
Marduk would teleport in front of it.
That's going to be a ranged spell attack. So if you roll me a d20 and you add +5,
Coolio, +5. Attack 1, 9. Attack 2, rolling, 14.
Marduk begins to summon this bluish, almost electricity in his hand, which he contains and crushes into a tiny ball, encompassed with his hands before he fires it off towards this worm. The bolts kind of crackle and bounce along the floor, and then both of them just dart up into the trees and fizzle out.
Great. Marduk, you so helpful.
And it's Marduk's turn, unless you're making a move.
I kind of like him where he is. Or
Cool.
should he like flank over here?
That's entirely up to you.
I'm thinking what's smart. No, I think this is a very neat
Cool.
location.
Next up is dead guy, Tiffany.
Tiffany wants to. What kind of spells does she have back?
No ice knife.
Or
I believe
left?
she has a 3rd level spell left. Fire. Wizard, 3rd level. Beep beep. If I was Tiffany in this situation, I'd probably use lightning bolt or tidal wave.
Wave or tidal wave?
Lightning bolt or tidal wave. Those are your choices.
Tidal wave is water, right? Can I use both, or is there only one left?
It is. You can use both, but not. You can only use one this turn.
Okay, lightning bolt. I need to be.
Lightning bolt. Line of 100 feet long, 5 range. Each creature with dex save or 8d6.
We're gonna move Tiffany over.
Tiffany picks up her dress with her, pinching the corners of her dress and, floats along the floor as she does. Very queenly and elegant-like.
Of course. I want to cast lightning bolt. So it hits this tile.
I'll tell you, it's straight up going to hit the tree as well, and lightning bolt ignites flammable objects.
I'm gonna burn down the forest, boys.
You know it.
Hopefully nobody sees that.
Okay.
So it,
Roll 8d6.
no, it's actually not gonna hit the. Well, it is. Sorry, it's.
There are trees beyond that
There are
tree.
trees in this forest.
This is a dense forest. This is going to hit a tree.
Whoopsies!
Oops, we did it again.
6. Oh, it needs to make a dexterity save?
It's made one. And it's succeeded actually.
Oh shit.
It's still 8d6. I mean, it takes half that.
Oh, I like that.
29!
Holy.
So you round the damage up. So
Can I have a
it's,
pocket mage,
That's
please?
15.
Yeah.
I love me a pocket mage.
The worm in front of you is bloodied. As this crackling bolt of yellow arcane energy forms itself into lightning and just explodes forth from in front of Tiffany, catching several trees on fire as it passes and leaving scorch marks on the floor.
Okay, you said the creature was intelligent, right?
It's relatively intelligent, yeah.
It can understand words.
You you're not sure if this one can. Garth told you that ancient dragons can speak many languages. You
Okay,
don't know
I'm just
if
gonna-
this small dragon can.
Marrot just yelled at, "Stand down! Be free! Fly, you fools!"
Fly, you fools! It
Please,
looks at you with a look of understanding, but also a look of pure malice and hate.
Okay, yeah, she really liked that dude riding it, giving it orders.
Who had the banishment spell?
Marduk. Both Tiffany and Marduk.
I mean, what's 1 minute gonna do for you? I mean, that's okay. To be fair, that's like 10 turns.
It's like 10 turns, so I can like.
Yeah, man.
All right.
It's an eternity for us.
So, but
More-
that makes Tiffany turn.
Do they have to make a save for the banishment?
Yeah, I believe it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, they're probably gonna make it.
The spell specifically says, or they disappear with a pop.
Nice. Okay. Tiff turns ended.
Hold up. 43? 5? Yeah, 5. Tiff's turn's done. Did Toriel take her turn?
Nope, she sure as hell didn't.
Then go for it.
All right. And now I can see 2 people in the back, by the way. Anyway.
Yes, so can I. What the fuck just happened there? I scrolled up and it disappeared. What the
I
fuck?
know. What the fuck? For me, it's when I scroll down they disappear. Toriel would like to now. Okay, before I do anything, I would like to know. Let's say I would like to charge up this dragon and hit the guy on top. What would I have to roll?
You know what? Roll me an athletics. No, an acrobatics. Yeah, roll acrobatics.
Okay, because with acrobatics I wouldn't do that.
This is gonna either give your attack advantage or disadvantage, or make it normal depending on what you roll.
Oh.
Or you might just straight up fall off and hurt yourself.
Yeah, I'll decide not to do it and just attack it from.
No,
just-
no, do it.
Okay, fine. Acrobatics.
Do it, bitch. You won.
Let's go! 11.
Toriel runs up the back of the tail of this worm, brandishing a sword and screaming the name of Bahamut as she does. Make a normal attack.
But she still gets an.
She still gets
Uh,
an attack.
You do not get flanking because
Ah.
technically
Or she gets
the rider is not in melee range with Garth.
Yeah. I decide to attack with my cool hammer, which is my old hammer, and a good old divine smite.
Did you pick up your hammer? You picked up your hammer. from
Yeah,
the
so
I
parade.
you
did
picked
pick
it
up
up.
my hammer.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Does it like... Doesn't
you
it like
did-
lightning damage or something?
I attacked
No?
twice, by the way. The good old attack twice scheme with a 27 and a 20. And if the first one manages to kill him, I hit the dragon.
27.
Misses. Oh, right. Let's go home.
27 hits, but roll damage.
All right, rolling the damage as slowly as you want. We're rolling first bludgeoning damage,
Mm-hmm.
which is 1 damage. Then we are rolling the ice damage,
The second one hits as well.
which is 6.
Wait, what?
Then we roll.
Yeah, he takes it, and you watch as your hammer impacts on his back, and the frost spreads out over the back of his armor and like encompasses his shoulders and the side.
Oh,
of him.
also, excuse me. The first one it would have been a +4, correct, for my strength. So it would have been 5 plus 6, so it's 11 damage so far.
I think also gonna get my longsword enchanted. Just for
And
the style.
if-
Wait, what do you mean the first one?
My initial bludgeoning damage would have had my strength added to it, correct?
Yeah, so you rolled a d20 for your first hit.
A D20 to see if I hit.
Yeah.
Then I
which
rolled a
was-
D8,
Which was 10.
which was what?
Okay.
No.
Why are you on about?
that
Okay,
was
let's say
beforehand.
first attack I'm doing.
There's a 10. There's a 10 plus 1 on my screen. What is the 10 plus 1?
That was the dexterity.
Okay, that was the dexterity. And the 19.
Acrobatics.
Then
The
the
19 plus 8 is my initial attack, my first attack.
First attack, 27 hits. And then you rolled.
Then I rolled for the second attack already.
Then you rolled for the second attack. Okay,
Alright,
so
the first attack, I rolled a
is
D8
D8.
is 1, plus my strength modifier is 4, so 5
4.
bludgeoning damage.
5, yeah.
Then 6 ice damage.
and 6
And now I'm
ice.
rolling my radiant damage.
So 10 damage.
My radiant damage is 5.
Radiant for what?
The thing I said I used the divine smite.
I did not hear a divine smite.
I did say I used the divine
I
smite.
heard it, man.
You heard it? Okay, you got compliment.
Yeah.
Go for it. Divine smite
5.
is 5. Cool.
I mean, would anything else
And
make
then
sense?
my second attack,
Second attack,
which is
which hits the same guy, but the same guy's still alive, so it's not on the one.
indeed 10 damage in my initial bludgeoning.
And he dies.
Okay, that means the rest of the damage evaporates into thin air.
Let him fall in front of this worm so that it knows that it's in trouble now.
This is the second one. Yeah, how do you want to kill him?
I mean, just
Smash his neck, man.
yeah. No. I just wanna knock him straight out of the seat that he flies over Garth and lands like next to that guy.
Cool. Your first hit connects with his back, frosting it over completely, kind of stemming up the back.
Also,
of his
yeah,
neck.
the frost kind of. I want him to shatter into pieces.
Your second one smashes him in the back of his head, which launches his entire body forwards into Garth, and as it hits Garth,
Over Garth.
over Garth, as it flies over Garth, it slides onto the floor behind, smashing into 1,000 pieces. Just chunks of this guy on the floor. As you're now left standing on the back of this worm,
Coolio.
which is
Alright.
definitely aware of your presence.
Oh yeah,
Well,
we'll tend
yeah,
to
you
that
should.
later. But I just wanted to kill the guy on top of the dragon.
Okay.
Little one bites the dust.
Next up is Mara's worm, which is now going to breathe its cone of acid on you.
Acid, alright.
So that is a dexterity saving throw from you and the little girl.
Oh no! Spare her! It's a saving throw, right?
Saving throw, yeah.
Right. 16. And what can I... Dexterity for little girl?
Just roll a d20.
Oh no.
I'm not
16
even-
too!
16? Give me 1 second, I'm gonna see her modifier.
No.
She dead.
Shit!
Oof.
You know, when
Dexterity-
I said I want to place her as far away as we can, I didn't
How
think
high?
back
No,
next to
no,
one.
no. She succeeds. She succeeds. It's -4. -4 is 12, which makes her just succeed. She
Oof.
succeeds. As you and the little girl dive out of the way of this greenish, purplish spew that flies forth from this worm's mouth, you both take half the damage, which is going to be 5d8.
Which is still gonna kill her.
5d8! The half of 5d8? Or 5d8 straight?
Half of 5d8. Which is
Ten-
going to be
10d8, man, that's just
Nine?
ridiculous.
9 points of acid damage, as it kind of burns away a bit of your cloak and
That's
Oh, okay.
one of the most lowest
Like
possible
trousers.
numbers he could have rolled.
Indeed.
it is. But did I say 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patricia falls unconscious.
Fuck.
Yay!
You know, when I said as far away from the fighting, I didn't mean 100 feet next
Jen?
to Morrow. I mean run into the forest and we'll come get you for.
Okay, how much?
I mean- I was kind of thinking that if you leave her too far away from you guys while you're fighting, you guys know that Oswin's trail you're not on Oswin's trail, so monsters will be attracted to a lone little girl in the forest, so you're going to want someone with her.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even if she was another 30 feet away, she still would have been hit by this cone.
How much below 0 is she?
1.
Okay, good. I can work with
literally
it. I can
just
work.
killed her.
I can work with it. Okay.
That liability.
Okay.
So Patricia falls unconscious, and that's going to end with a Worm's turn. Up next is the remaining soldiers. Let's do Constitution save as he's still in the cloud.
Yeah, the remaining soldiers are all in the cloud.
This guy succeeds. He moves out of the cloud, and he's going to try and flank around to attack where the dragon's attacking. Well, he can actually.
Okay.
20. He can't really get you to get around the tree. He
Okay.
can see you though. This guy. Oi. This guy's fucked.
Fucked from what?
There's no way he can make it out of
So,
the acid.
Well,
I guess.
he's got to make a save for which he stays there. He's-
Yeah, even if
he fails so hard that he falls over prone and he's just throwing up now.
Can he just do that for the rest of the fight? And then we're like, oi boy! And then knock him out and kill him.
I don't doubt it, man. He rolled a natural 1. Tough go around his Garth.
Okay. Is there any way I can hear this armored gentleman approach me?
That guy? I mean, you could probably see him. You're pretty aware.
Okay, I've
You
one more
know
about
someone's
hearing, but
approaching.
okay. Yeah, I mean, for us, everything under control. I deal with this guy over there.
Wait, what? I'm on top of this dragon.
Yeah, you're in control, man. You're on top of things.
I mean, is
blah,
this, Chen, let's be real with me, is this thing considered a dragon?
Yeah.
Because I still,
It's-
on my character sheet, have charisma rolls against dragons are doubled. So, maybe I'll just persuade it to be nice.
dated.
You can
That would be
certainly
silly.
try. Hold up, I'm just trying to make sure this guy's dead. What are you doing, Garth? Boom.
Give me a sec. I need to find.
I didn't even say
actually.
he falls off the dragon as he dies.
What? Who falls off the dragon as he dies?
The guy you killed.
Yeah, we had the whole thing where his shattered pieces fly behind Garth and hit the ground and shatter into a billion pieces.
Yeah, man. I just
Yeah.
forgot to move his token.
It's a good moment.
All right, yeah. I go over to this guy and hit him with shit. What is it? Yes, a trip attack.
Trip attack. Okay, as you move over there, you get attack of opportunity from a dragon.
Oh, great.
Can you use your... Oh, no, whatever.
Do
You
we
can't
stick to
attack
that I
this.
can riposte attacks of opportunity?
Is it attacks of opportunity or is it only attacks? Because I thought that was your reaction.
Oh, okay, let's see. Yeah, it's considered a reaction. Yes.
Okay, because it's technically your action to do something. So you can't really take an action within a reaction within your action.
Uh huh.
That's jumping up to Spider-Man levels of reflexes, man.
Come on, let people just shoot fireballs.
You know what? Roll me a dex check. Roll me a dex check. I'll see if you can do this.
Okay, fair enough.
This isn't allowed, but I'm drunk enough to let this happen.
Well, keep doing that.
If you
Doesn't
make the
matter,
dex check, this
it's a
shit
6.
will happen. 6? Nah.
All right.
So, Dragon's making its roll. It's gonna go ahead. Oh, hoi!
Yeah, great.
It's a natural 20, boy.
Oh, come on.
So, if it's bite, that's gonna be. As it actually hits now. Why is this shit all fucked up? 1d10 plus 2.
Well, since Tiff is not here, I'm gonna complain about it. Why am I the one who gets all the damage? Why am
I wonder!
So that's going to be 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. 12 plus the acid damage, which I guess doesn't really crit. So it's 12.
I'm gonna die again. Great. Wonderful. I like it.
15 points of acid damage. I mean, 12 points of piercing damage. You know, you take 15 points of damage. You don't
Yeah,
resist
I mean,
against anything.
I don't consider. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty fucked up right now. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. One attack is with 7, the other one is with 12. Wait a second, Yeah, and my superiority die would be another 5. I believe though is it only extra damage?
Oh, how? Read me out. Tripping attack. How's it working?
I know the plus 1d8, strength saving, and the enemy is knocked prone if you fail. I haven't noted though if it is the damage or if it is just to hit.
Yeah, is it on hit or damage? Battle Master. Do. Trip attack. You got a hit first.
Okay. Well, in this case, I ain't doing shit. Right.
So what'd you roll to hit?
12.
12 does not hit. You swing towards the guy's leg. He just manages to step back and put his bow back, put his foot back into place. He steps forwards, drawing his sword and swinging it towards you. And Garth's turn. So dead. Mara, what are you doing?
My sword's still shining bright.
Sword is still shining bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond.
Can I feel like any kind of vibes? What it want me to do?
Roll
like
D20 and add your wisdom.
3.
modifier.
Oh, wisdom modifier. Okay, wait. That's gonna be 5.
Your sword, it wants you to stab Tiffany.
Oh boy, better throw it away before it instantly kills you.
Make a dash action behind this 3.
Isn't the little kid still dying?
Yeah, I get him. She have at least.
You can grab the. I'll say you can grab a little girl and make a dash. Like she's
Great
not
dash.
she's not that heavy. So it's gonna be
Dash.
10, 20 to move behind the tree. You can get to Tiffany.
Okay, and a stepper.
You know what? I'll let it happen.
Like not in like a vital place, right? Like in
Fucking. We need to stop with these swords, man.
can I stab her in the thigh or something? Like on the leg?
Yeah. You fucking
The
run up to
hand.
Tiffany. Tiffany looks at you like with this look of joy in her face as you're bringing her little girl in the arm. That you drop her on the floor next to her, and just immediately pull out your rapier and stab her.
Wait, what? You're just a detective.
I mean, the sword told her to. That means the player has to.
What happens?
Wait, what?
Nothing. Like she recoils from like the act of you stabbing her, but then she kind of like
Yeah,
moves
just
her
hold
arm.
on a sec.
she's
What
looked
is
at
this
her leg.
weird ass weapon?
She looks at her leg and it doesn't seem to have like drawn any blood or anything. And as you pull your rapier out, there's no wound or hole in her clothing or anything like that.
What is this weird ass weapon, man?
Okay,
Everyone knows about it except me.
Yeah, nobody knows really anything about it.
No one knows the fuck is going on, alright?
I try to learn about it. So
This
I need.
worm is going to take flight.
Oh wait!
Oh, wait,
I have
wait.
a bonus action.
I mean,
Oh, wait, yeah.
you dashed,
I
you picked up a
stabbed her.
little girl
Yeah,
and you
okay,
stabbed
okay.
someone. That's-
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
What did you want to do in your bonus action?
Like slither in like a good berry. In Patricia.
I'll say you could pull out a good berry.
Oh,
You
a
got
good berry.
you got good. Yeah, you got a good berry in your hand.
Okay.
This worm is gonna throw you off its back, Toriel. I need you to make a dex save.
Oh boy, Dex. My favorite. What even is my text? Alright, that thing. And boom. 12.
12 makes it.
Nice.
So you're launched in the air. You manage to pull yourself into a ball and roll. You land on your feet and slide back a little bit. Not too far from the dragon, around 5 feet from it.
It takes air? Okay.
It doesn't take flight.
Oh, I thought you
You-
said it takes flight.
No, it's
So I can't.
it's essentially taking flight, but not really. It's using its wings and the force of it beating on floor to launch itself past you guys up here.
Why everything
Why?
fucking attacking them?
Why?
Damn.
Huh? Why, what?
In the process, Garth.
Do I get attack of opportunity or something when they're moving into my space? Please.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Toriel and Garth. Toriel, make me another dex save. Garth, make a dex save for the first time.
Oh, great. I'm so gonna die.
11.
16. Nice.
16. Garth, you managed to dodge roll out of the way just in time. Still in melee range of this guy, but out of the way. Toriel,
Okay.
Yeah.
you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as this dragon form just
Damn.
bursts past you, smacking you even further back another 5 feet.
Whose
gonna-
turn?
Marduk.
Okay, what? I have no idea what spells Marduk has. What can he do that
He teleports in that stabs the finger at his tail.
Yeah, exactly. No. What can he do to attack the dragon?
He had banishment of madness, right?
Yeah, but making the dragon disappear for 1 minute isn't.
He's got
help
to
them.
touch it to make it disappear.
Also, yeah, but also it's not gonna help them much. So what
But it's
kind of?
here, so he could move up and touch like the tail
But why?
to make it one whim less for 10 rounds.
But he. Okay.
you decide whatever you want.
Okay.
to do.
First of all, I want to know what kind of damage spells Marduk even has. I have no idea of Marduk's kit.
This dragon, by the way, I will point out, is still blinded.
How the hell did it fly so accurately to them then? Smell?
Who knows? It's blinded, though.
Children? Or maybe they're connected somehow? No idea.
Or it just smelled weak prey.
Marduk can do a 30 feet long and 5 foot wide flame within a line.
30 feet, you say? That's not enough.
He
is
can
it?
move. He can move.
Yeah,
He's
he can.
still his movement.
Yes.
Oh my god, he can move.
But
So he could go, like,
I
over
want to
here
know my
and-
options first.
So he could move 30 feet. He could move to here and attack this guy. He could move to here and attack both of them. No, he couldn't. He might be able to try and run up its back, right? Not quite. No, he's in a pretty shitty position.
Run up its back, jump, jump
he,
up.
he can choose to attack one of these dragons.
Okay, he moves up till 30 feet
There's-
is right
also-
that it hits that dragon, but not hit the party.
Okay. That's going to be one of these spots.
Yeah.
Which one?
That one? Hang
Yes.
on, I used my feet. Use that one?
This one. Okay. Boom. You guys watch as Marduk begins to mutter something under his breath, pull something out from his pouch, and scrape his fingers along the dirt of the earth. As he does, he flicks the dirt forth, and as the dirt travels forwards, it transforms into a huge line of fire that streaks towards Mara and Tiffany. The little girl see this flame erupting behind the dragon, rushing towards them. It does manage to stop just on the ground as it encompasses the entire dragon right in front of your face. Go ahead and roll me 3d8.
Gladly. Plus, like, spell everything, or that's not with spells, correct?
No
11,
plus.
just 11 damage.
11. It does not make its dex save, so it takes full damage. Yep. Boom. As this dragon begins reeling in pain, its wings arcing up, smacking bits of bark off the tree. It's going to end Marduk's turn. Up next is Soldier, Tiffany.
Tiffany. As her bonus action, you can grab stuff, right?
Yeah.
She sees my good berry, or Mara's good berry, in her hand. Takes
So
it-
she takes it and feeds it to the girl, yeah, is what you're
Yeah,
going
as a
with.
bonus action. Yeah.
Okay.
And then she wanna... And...
I mean, Tiffany's still full HP, she doesn't take any damage, it's fine.
She's probably gonna be salty anyway, since she has to face a dragon.
Can we just
So,
leave the fight here? Rejoin with the others? When they realize what's happening? Because I kind of want to have this session end.
Yeah. 10 minutes?
10
Yeah.
minutes? Alright, cool.
Yeah, at least let
Okay.
me finish this one here, so that I know that I have some place to yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Little
Tiffany,
security.
does she have any spells left?
Yeah, she's got a couple of... She's got 1/3 level, 4 second level. That's Marduk. Shit.
Either put the dragon in to stop, or like intimidate it. Anything doesn't need to be damage.
She can. Boom, 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 boom. What can this chick do? She can sleep. Is sleep? Sense creatures, magical slumber.
Magical slumber it.
She can try sleep.
Magical.
I mean, what we could try is, yeah, to make them both disappear and sleep, then make everything go away, loot the cart, and run away.
But what is the magical slumber?
It makes it is in an
You ro-
area, I think, asleep for
Leaps.
a minute.
You roll 5d8.
What?
Okay.
You roll 5d8, and for creatures hit points are lower than 5d8, it sleeps.
Okay.
Uh,
There's no save.
sounded pretty risky to me.
Yeah,
much damage?
I mean, we have been beating on this for a while now, but it's not
It's a
taking
huge
that much
ass
damage.
skin
Well,
dragon.
I just wanted
This-
to like.
you haven't hit
notice,
this dragon yet. I mean, Garth has hit this dragon,
And Mordok
Basically.
has hit this dragon.
and Marduk.
Thought it. Okay. Shit, that's right.
This dragon is bloodied, though. And
From
Hunter's
what?
Mark.
This one is bloodied.
From what?
Yeah.
It never took any damage as far as I
Yo,
know.
it took fire.
Did it?
It started its turn within the erupting earth, and it took fireball
Oh.
damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mars
it also took-
attacked it.
And it's marked.
Attacked
for
it
death.
with a fire thing too. No,
It takes
lightning.
extra
Sorry.
damage by being marked, so yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Can I like? But if there's okay, I want her to dash. Take the fucking girl.
I mean, that means the dragon would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, dragon gets an attack of opportunity on... No, it doesn't. Not on Tiffany. If Tiffany picks up a little girl, she can get away, but it won't be a dash action. It'll be just her movement.
Okay, so she just needs to move over. Like,
Because you're
is
feeding
it 20?
her 30. Because you're feeding her the good berry as well, right?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Patricia's at 1 HP. Tiffany's dragged her away.
Screw me, I'm dead.
Hello. I hope you like acid, because you need to make a dexterity save.
Oh yes, acid.
It is my favorite.
Me
Yeah.
likes acid.
Did please. 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I go. Phew. Side.
5d8. Yes. Zex opens its mouth and you watch this like smoke and vapor begin to emanate from its mouth as it releases this torrent of corrosive liquid towards you. The 25 damage halved to 13 as it begins to burn more away at your cloak, and bits of your pants
13?
even begin to dissolve. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
It's a very stylish cartwheel out of Quaver.
But still acid on my skin.
Not quite on your skin. Well, yeah, it's bits on your skin, but majority of it is on your armor. Dead, and you're still alive. But I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do from this position.
This one or that one.
This
Yeah,
guy.
that one and this one. There are only
He's
two
gonna keep
people left.
vomiting his lungs out.
Oh yeah, he has to make his dex save. I mean his con save
Dude.
first. Natural 20.
Alright, how long does this damn cloud last, man? That's
I
think it's
4
it's-
rounds, I believe. 4 or 6
okay,
rounds.
so should be about time to.
There's a firewall that way. This guy is gonna book it off the map.
Shit.
This
Shit.
guy's
Run, guys,
Shit.
run.
Shit.
Like
Fuck.
I'm gonna leave him here for now, but he's gone that
Shoot
way.
him, Mara. Shoot him.
I have 2 wimps on my ass. You guys take care of it.
But none of us have ranged things.
I don't have a problem with this man
You have-
escaping. Let him go.
I have this guy, And Tiffany has.
This really sucks, Toriel. If only you had something to disguise yourself.
This guy was really hoping a worm would stay and help him instead of doing its little charge attack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's not gonna
Uh,
lag it, man. No way.
What was a grey was harsh terrain, right?
Yes, so, yeah,
He
here.
sees it.
You see it?
He sees it, yeah. Well, it's gonna be 10, 20. This guy's gonna book it as well. You get an attack of
Whoa, whoa,
opportunity.
whoa. Yeah, certainly. There's no. You were. You mess with me, man. Yeah, that's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Right. You know what? I'll make this one a knocking prone attack.
Oi!
As long as you kill this guy, I'm fine with it. Because the other guy was too busy vomiting his ass out to probably even look over where
So
we were
that's
at.
1d8. plus
Hopefully,
my
right?
Strength is
God
2.
damn it. Yeah.
Right, that's the damage I do. And this is my superiority die. So yeah, he has to make a strength check to not get. Actually, can I use that as with an attack opportunity?
I'll say you can for now.
Yeah,
He rolled a natural one. But that's the only reason why I'm saying you can, because
okay.
he's fucked. He begins to run. He's on the floor about there next to you.
All right, sweet.
Looking very rough, very hurt. Top round is you again. Go for it.
Wasn't I ever...
Did you not take your turn? You were after
No.
Tiffany. I apologize.
Okay.
Okay, because I wanted to run straight up. No, actually, can I? Yeah, as my turn, I want to take out my superior healing potion. Greater healing? Yeah, and throw it to Garth and then run up to the dragons.
One of
Okay,
you
yep.
needs to make a dexterity. I'll let you guys choose who.
Oh, I have two
I
plus
have
modifier.
+1.
All right, here we go.
This better not shatter on the floor.
It's not a saving throw. It's just a check.
Yeah, is 12 good too?
12. You fumble it because you've currently got a sword in one hand. And you see it coming towards you. You hear Toriel as you've just attacked this guy who's trying to run away from you. You turn your head. It comes flying towards you. You drop your sword on the floor and fumble it. It bounces in one hand. You smack it back into the air. You manage to catch it just.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so you got a healing potion, but your sword is on the floor.
Yeah, great. Wasn't totally unnecessary. Okay.
Where are you going, Toriel? 30 feet
Just
this
up,
way?
Yeah. Was it? You're pretty hurt, and I didn't want you to die.
I mean, I still have healing abilities, I just realized.
You never used them, which is why I'm completely didn't realize.
And also, well,
Right.
I seem to only use them out of combat.
So
I never
it's your turn.
Can we end? No, can we not? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
It was.
I mean,
Was this
I need to finish off this guy to feel good.
this is close, man. This is very close.
what
yeah.
to the end of the fight?
Maybe.
But sorry, I have to. Okay.
It's coming. It's coming, man. I got this. I got this.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. I believe you.
Alright, just down that healing potion since I got it.
Garth downs a healing potion. That's going to be your action. I let you bonus action grab your sword.
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna use the healing potion. I'm gonna put it in my inventory.
Okay, healing potion. Superior healing. Add that. And anything else you're doing?
Pick up sword and hit.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Roll for attack.
Alright, here we go. Do I get anything since this guy's prone?
Advantage. Yeah. Prone.
Oh, great. Come on.
And these guys did not stand a chance.
Why did you roll? Why are you rolling fucking forever? You rolled like 4
Oh,
times.
since I can attack twice.
Oh.
So those are two 18s to hit.
Both hit.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna make you roll damage. You kill him. Like if you
Okay.
got +6 modifier, you kill him. Yeah. So that guy, as he's on the floor, as you tripped him as he's running away, slides on the place and you stab him in the back of the neck and blood everywhere.
Alright.
Mara, face to face with a worm.
Fuck me. But sits, I hit.
If he sits, he hits. Maybe.
So I take my rapier and I will try to stab it. 19 to hit.
19 hits. Is this bluish vibrating rapier still vibrating from where you stabbed Tiffany? Pierces the skull of this worm. Go ahead and roll damage.
I mean, to be fair, right now it looks like Tiff is pretty safe, so you won't even get that comedic effect.
No. I won't run over to her
No,
because
it's
I
just
remember
that
I
I
already.
physically want to stop because I have to go to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow.
Alright.
4 plus 10 is 14.
14, yeah.
It's a pretty good sword.
I don't know where the 10 comes from, but sure.
This worm is still alive. Marduk.
Uses his Eldritch Blast at a higher level again with these 2 streams. What do I roll? D20 plus how much? 5 was it?
5.
Alright,
Yeah.
20 and 11.
Hit.
Okay.
Well, hit. You only roll once for that. But
Oh, okay. So how much damage do I roll for the 2 streams?
D10 per stream.
And it's at a higher level, so is it extra damage or?
4d10.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. 22 damage.
As this bluish, arcane electrical mist smashes the back of his dragon, as you watch it clear and dissipate into the air, you see the dragon just fall limp on the floor.
Hey!
Nice.
And I guess that's where we'll end it, with
Only a dragon left to battle.
one worm breathing down on Mara.
And fuck, one got away. Precisely the word. It's like this entire fight was the best case scenario that could have possibly happened, but one getting away is the worst case scenario that could have possibly
Wait,
happened.
Yeah, if only someone went after him.
It really was. I rolled a lot of ones.
I would have had to run through the smoke. That would have been impossible.
Can't you? Oh yeah, I would have taken then the...
Oh, you know, Gav, you could also run after him.
Yeah.
I have a 8 HP, I think I'm...
You can down a potion on the way.
Exactly. So, but it was far away, and at the end it's his word against mine, although mine word literally means nothing, considering I already have a wanting poster, so
Also,
yay me.
Garth knows mercy, so he's not gonna go after this desperate man.
I mean, Toriel didn't want to kill anyone, but she's gonna have to pray for like a day to even live with herself, to not hate herself more than than is peoply even, than is life formally, I forgot, humanly even possible. What is the broad term for everyone?
Sentienity? I don't know. Sentient kind.
Existentially.
More than is should existentially be even possible.